guys, we are live. Welcome back to the annual chill stream. Guys, sorry I am late. Um it was very chaotic. I can't wait to explain to you really what happens. I have actually a story time for you guys. I'm actually gonna read off the chat real quick. Okay, I gotta turn that down. Malachi, what's up, bro? What's up? Yo, you said wake up, it's time to chill. Yeah, the guy, I know. I'm a little late. I have a story time for you. You said Malachi, yes sir, bro. How's it going? The only thing that have me curious about Blue Beetle if James Gunn's wife gonna show up again. Yeah, James Gunn's wife, you know damn well is probably gonna be in Blue Beetle somehow. I don't actually. No, not really, unless they put that in later on. Maybe if like the end credits showed like one of the old recurring Justice League characters, then I can see them, maybe putting in James Gunn's wife, maybe Harcourt, to maybe pick up Blue Beetle, maybe to recruit him, kind of how they added in the end credit scene where it was I think his name is Autonomous, and it was Harcourt that picked up and tried to recruit Shazam. So maybe they did a scene like that. Maybe made the new end credit scene where we see that happen. I don't know, but it would not surprise me. Again, the guy really wouldn't surprise me. Hi Jamiki, how's it going, bro? Malachi, you said we here, brother. Sick. I'm so glad you're here, Malachi. Man, it's been a minute since I've talked to you. We got to play Fortnite soon, man. We definitely got to. Whether it be like maybe late tonight or maybe sometime tomorrow. I am down for sure. Jamigi, I just ordered a Captain America figure. That's sick. Definitely, Jamigi, I can't wait to show you. I put it in the Marvel Legends Discord. I actually found a figure, if you haven't seen the Discord yet, in the Marvel Legends server. Can't wait to show you guys. I'm actually going to show you guys in a couple of minutes here. The guy you said hardcore is hardcore. She's such a badass. I love that character, for sure. On God, bruh. Yeah, exactly. I really do like hardcore, and in Peacemaker, that's the one thing I'm really looking forward to see more of her character. She was definitely the standout of that show of Peacemaker, along with, of course, John Cena, and along with, of course, Vigilante. I love the dude that played Vigilante. He's actually coming to Steel City Con. I think he already came to Steel City Con, because I think Steel City Con is happening as, like, what day is it? August. It's Friday the 4th. So, yeah. Steel City Con started, I think, on August 1st. So I think today is the last day for Steel City Con. So he's probably still here in Pittsburgh at our Steel City Con Comic Con. I'm not quite sure, but he was one person. If I did go to Steel City Con this year, I would have wanted to meet him, but I just didn't get the opportunity to go. Malachi, most def, yeah, bro. Like, we definitely gotta play, bro. Are you gonna stream that Fortnite? No, the guy, no. I don't know, man. I have streams on Sundays, and I wouldn't try to like move gaming streams, like try to do two gaming streams, like one on Saturday or one. I don't like doing just streaming like out of nowhere. I like to schedule shit like that. So, and as of right now, my streams are strictly Spider-Man streams. Like, I have to finish the last DLC, which I'm going to be doing this Sunday for Spider-Man Remastered, and then starting next Sunday, I'm going to be starting on Miles Morales. So that's kind of what I'm focused on stream. The guy, did Vigilante get his toe cut off or something? I forgot. Yeah, like it was his like big toe. It was like it was his big toe, if I'm correct. But guys, let me know down in the. Actually, I want to show you guys a couple of things before we like watch any videos. If you guys have any, recommendations for any videos. I have a couple videos that I saw that I wanted to wait to watch on stream. I think some of them regard Loki. Season 2. If anybody hasn't watched the Loki Season 2 trailer, we can rewatch that. I know my reaction is up, but if anybody hasn't seen the trailer yet, we can rewatch that. That's cool. I'm really curious to know, did anybody buy Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 on DVD? Whether it be regular, whether it be Steelbook, whether it be Blu-ray or Blu-ray 4K, whether it be digital, or are you guys strictly going to watch it on Disney Plus? I'm really curious to know. And I'm really curious to know, has anybody saw it in theaters, or was it their first time watching it via DVD, or first time watching it via Disney Plus? Let me know. Sylvie is a baddie on God. No doubt about it, the guy. Like, Sylvie is bad. All around. Badass. Gorgeous. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to watch Season 2 of Loki. I'm so excited. But I'm going to show you guys a couple of things, my pickups today. Why the reason I was late. I have a story time for you real quick. I watched it on Disney Plus first time. Oh, how'd you like it, Jimmy? You let me know how you liked it. So, long story short, I went to Best Buy today. As you know, Guardians of the Galaxy released the other day on DVD, and also, of course, I think it released yesterday on Disney Plus. So I waited to buy my Steelbook. I regret that automatically. Part of that, I feel like a part of that is my fault because waited. I did not buy it on Steelbook. And usually when pre-orders go out for Steelbooks for Best Buy, which Best Buy is the place that they do Steelbooks, you're supposed to pre-order because if you don't pre-order, there's less likely of a chance they'll have any physical copies in the store. So it was good. I'm glad that you liked it, bro. So I went to the Best Buy near me, right? I went there. I saw clearly they didn't have them on display, the Steelbooks. I was like, okay, I'll ask. I asked an older gentleman. I was like, "Hey, do you have any Steelbooks maybe in the back, or maybe do you know a place, or maybe do you like have any that maybe no one picked up yet? Because usually when people buy Steelbooks and if you don't pick them up, they put them back on the shelves. It's up for grabs. They just put them back on the shelves. I don't know if they give you refunds, but they just put them back on the shelves. I was like, do you have any in the back, maybe any extras, or do you have any that no one picked up yet? Dude just flat out, searched it up we went back over to the same spot, and I was like, okay, he was just pointing, like really rudely pointing over at the area where the DVDs were, of like where the other Guardians DVDs were, like the digital, or not digital, where like the Blu-ray was, like the Blu-ray and then the 4K version. And I was like, okay, I know that, but like, do you have any Steelbooks? He's like, oh, do you not see the sign right there that says like the red X that says, oh, clearly in that spot there, we don't have any. I was like, okay. So I went to another employee. I was like, yo, do you, by any chance, could you like see if you have any in the back? Because the one dude told me like, oh, he just pointed at the one spot that they weren't there and was just rude. Can you tell me if there's any in the back? Or can you like look up a location near me that has it? The girl I talked to was completely rude too. I don't know why. I always have a bad experience at Best Buy, but it was a terrible experience. It's always a terrible experience. But this woman's really rude, and she automatically was like looked up the place for me, and I could tell she was annoyed. And then she told me, "Oh, there's one all the way out in this other location." I was like, "It wasn't too far from where I live." I was like, "Okay, I'll go to that location." She said they have 3 Steelbooks. I was like, "Okay." So what I did is we drove to the other location, and it turns out we asked the people there, you know, the Best Buy over so and so said that you guys have 3 unopened Steelbooks here. And then there were these 2 people that were nice, said that, oh, well, if they aren't over there and it's had the same red X in that same spot that they had over at the other Best Buy where the Steelbooks were supposed to go for Guardians 3. They said, if it's not there, we don't have them. I was like, wait a second. I'm like, the person looked on your website and it said that you had 3 in store. Like, or checked your backlog and said you had 3 unopened ones. What's the problem here? And then they said, like, what location told you this? And we're like, this so-and-so location. And they're like, oh, they literally, they give people like terrible information, and they keep bringing people over here saying that we have this certain amount of stuff when we don't have like the inventory. And I was like, okay. I'm like, there was this rude person that told us that they were here, and they're like, what rude person, or what was the person's name? We gave them the person's name that was rude to me, looking up the location that said that this location of Best Buy had this Steelbook, and they knew instantly that that person that was rude to me at the other location apparently works occasionally at this location, which is the location I keep sending people to, the other Best Buy's location that I'm at right now. So they instantly knew who I was talking about. They're like, that person is rude. She works here occasionally, and we're sorry that you had a bad experience. You know what I mean? She is very rude. And I was like, okay, it's fine. So initially, I just ended up saying, you know what? I'm not going to keep looking around for the Steelbook. It's not happening. You said, the guy you said this old dude was Mr. Rude. He definitely was. The guy you said on God, 2 dude double whammy. Exactly. Like it was ridiculous. You were like, the Best Buy that carried wolf. Yeah, the Best Buy that cried wolf. Exactly. It was ridiculous. What a twist. They knew exactly who the woman was at the other location. And they're like, oh, she's terrible. They even said she works here occasionally. She's not cool. Sorry she was rude. And they were actually like, okay, we've been having problems with her. We might actually put in a report for you. So hopefully they do. She just was super rude. But long story short, I said, you know what? I was honestly tempted to get just a 4K Blu-ray there when they didn't have what I wanted. But I said, you know what? They have them at this other location. I'm just going to go there. They didn't have it. But, in a way, it was kind of fate because, they said that they would report the person that they knew worked at their location occasionally. So they said that they would report her. So, long story short, I guess good all in all. And I did get the 4K Blu-ray version of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. It's actually, like, right here. I have the version, which is really, really cool. Like, I think it's a sick-ass case. So, in reality, it's like I didn't get what I wanted, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm not going to harp on it too much, but, like, it does suck that Best Buy needs to stop doing this, though, where they, like, have a certain amount of steelbooks that get put to certain locations, and then they end up running out. They need to get more of a supplies when it comes to steelbooks because they know how much people want them. But it's one of those things where I guess that's what makes them very exclusive is because they only have a certain amount. I just don't get that personally. I really wish that they would just order more in their supplies run, but I did get it. I'm super excited to put it on my shelf, honestly. So that's one of the things I did buy. And then after that, pretty much what I ended up doing we went to McDonald's afterwards. I got lunch. I got like a chicken sandwich, like a crispy chicken sandwich from McDonald's, which is gas. If you've never had a crispy chicken sandwich from McDonald's, it's great. I would say it's honestly up there with Chick-fil-A, which is actually crazy. People might think I'm crazy for that, but like if you've ever had a McDonald's crispy chicken meal sandwich, it's actually like prepared the same way a Chick-fil-A sandwich is. But so I got that. I ate lunch, and then you know what? We stopped at the GameStop that was kind of in the local area of that Best Buy that I got my 4K Guardians DVD at, and that's when I found the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 figure. So I got the Marvel Legends Spider-Man 2 game figure with the Advanced Suit 2.0, which I actually put up the pictures of this on my Discord. If you guys are a part of my Discord, I know a lot of you guys in the chat right now are a part of my Discord. Jamigi, I know that you're a part of the Discord. The guy, I think if I'm correct, I've seen you in the Discord, maybe not. Definitely join if you haven't done so. Get Discord if you don't have it. And we talk about, I have so many like different, kind of, playlists, you could say, of, different, or categories is probably the better word, but I have different categories. I have one for Marvel, one for DC, one for Marvel Legends, one for cosplays, one for The Boys, one for Invincible, one for just chill talk. I have a whole bunch of, I'm going to be adding more pretty soon too, so definitely go over there and go follow my Discord. It's super fun over there. The guy, I thought you were going to talk about the Captain Marvel 2 toys at McDonald's, laughing my ass off. Dude, honest to God, I was telling my sister, I was like, oh my God, they have Captain Marvel, Happy Meal toys here, or like the Marvel's, Happy Meal toys here. And she's like, do you want to get a Happy Meal? I was like, no, I'm not getting a Happy Meal. But I was honestly tempted to ask them, like, can I just get the toys? Like, can I just get like the 3 toys if you have them? I was actually going to ask them that, but I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. But I might do it. I mean, not going to lie, my mom just got home with my little brother and my little sister, and they got Happy Meal toys. So if I catch a Marvel's toy in there, it's gone. It sounds messed up, but if they're not paying attention, I might snag their toy. I shit you not. So, I mean, honestly, I am excited. I'm excited to see what kind of figure they got down in their Happy Meals. But, Otto, you said, hey, what's up, Otto? Just to start off, what's up, Otto? Hi. 2 Ahsoka videos came out today. Technically 1 Ahsoka video because there's like one that like shows a whole bunch of different Star Wars sequences. I clicked on it for a minute and then I clicked off. We can watch them. And then I've watched the other Ahsoka, kind of TV spot that they released. I watched it already. I actually put it up in the community tab, but we can check it out. I'm down to check it out if you guys want to. But this Marvel Legends, I'm super happy I found this. This was one Marvel Legends for Spider-Man 2. That felt like impossible to find. But they just had this. I was so glad that they had it. It was an instant cop. I was not going to like leave that GameStop without getting this figure. So I'm so glad I got this figure when I did. I'm actually going to get my headphones so we can watch some videos. We'll watch those. I'll let you guys decide. Did everybody watch the Loki Season 2 trailer? Let me know. If you guys didn't, we will rewatch it. Again, I have a couple of Loki videos I do want to actually moving. Today was his last day at GameStop today. He's actually going to be moving back to, I forget, I think he lives in Ohio or in Columbus. I forget, or Columbus, Ohio, or wherever the hell he lives, but he's going to be moving out of Pittsburgh today, which sucks because of that. He was the one cool GameStop employee that we actually had here at our GameStop, so that kind of does suck that he's going to be leaving today. And I didn't get to say bye, but I'll probably hit him up later on today and see what he has to like say bye to him and see how he feels about leaving today. But it does stink though. Malachi, you said yes. It was straight fire. For what, the Loki? Yeah, bro, it was straight fire. Did the stream freeze? I don't think it froze. Did it freeze? No, the stream didn't freeze. No, it's good. I don't think it froze. Unless it froze before I clicked on here to check it. I'm watching it right on here. I'll probably put it on display too, so that way I can see if it does end up freezing again. I'll actually be able to tell. I'm gonna plug this in real quick and then turn on my headphones, and then we'll actually get back and we'll watch some videos. You said thank you for your service at GameStop, the guy. Wait, what? Thank you for your service at GameStop. Oh, yeah, to the guy. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, seriously, bro. He was really cool. Lucas at GameStop. He was really, really cool. He was cool enough to let me do that video there, which was really cool. You said, Jimmy, you said there are X-Men Marvel Legends coming out next month. Sick. I'll have to keep an eye out for sure. Magneto, Wolverine, Rogue, Bishop, Gambit, Storm. I think they already have the Wolverine Marvel Legends at my GameStop. It's like an old packaging, if I'm correct. Jimmy, let me know if I'm correct on that. But I already saw the Wolverine figure. If I think it is their version of the Marvel Legends, so they're like putting them in the old packaging. I do want to get that Wolverine one at least. So I keep an eye out for that, because if I get it, I'll probably show it on Discord and also on my socials. Do you have any Haley Steinfeld figures? No. The guy I wish I would have got the Kate Bishop one when it came out, but I didn't. Unfortunately, I didn't think straight about it and I didn't buy it. That's my one biggest regret. I wish I would have got it for sure. What is this plugged into? I think this is plugged into the PlayStation. That's plugged in. Cool. I actually want to go to the gym at some point today too, so I'm probably gonna head to the gym at some point today, because I went yesterday and I was doing a damn good job at the gym yesterday. It's been a minute. Your biggest regret in life, 100%, was not getting that Hawkeye, Haley Steinfeld, Kate Bishop figure. That's for sure. There are also Bucky, Cap, Marvel Legends exclusive to Walmart coming next month. Dude, Jamigi, you are the plug. You gotta like update. Like when you find out this stuff, definitely update the chat on Discord. I love talking to you about Marvel Legends, and it seems like you know a lot. So definitely, like, when you find out this news, let us know, because that's something really cool I would like to add to like the chat when everybody knows when things are happening. That's why I'm really glad I started the Discord. Again, thank you again. I just want to say thank you again, bro, for kind of starting the initial Discord for me. You really helped me out a lot over there. You and Superwise, so thank you. It means the world to me. You guys like helped me build that Discord. It was a very overwhelming to me, but you guys made me get the hand of it, and it really means a lot to me. So definitely, like, when you find out this information, definitely like put it up in the Marvel Legends chat. Walmart is sus. The guy, you say. I mean, my brother actually, speaking of Walmart, my brother actually now works at Walmart, which is really, really cool. He actually can like when we get like when Walmart gets like some Marvel Legends, he's gonna let me know now. So, because he's working full time, which is really nice to have someone on the inside that will now know when like Marvel figures come out and stuff, whether it be like pop figures or whether it be Legends figures. He'll be the first one to get them or see them and then put one aside for me. So I'm actually really happy about that. I'm not complaining too much. Also, guys, I'm not going to tell you what kind of giveaway I am doing, but I actually am doing a giveaway come October 20th on my live stream for Spider-Man 2. When I do my unboxing for the collector's edition, and not only that, but when I play Spider-Man 2 for the first time on October 20th. I am doing a giveaway. All you have to do to join is follow my Instagram, follow my TikTok. You have to be a follower of my channel, and also you have to be in the stream the day the stream goes up on October 20th. You need to be in stream, and then I'll pick from who's in there, and then I'll choose, and then I'll send the prize to you guys via Instagram or TikTok messaging or something. That's how I'm going to be doing it. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is I'm giving away on October 20th, but I am giving away something. That's So stay tuned for that. I want to start doing more giveaways. I definitely want to. I definitely need to, like, the channel's got to get really really big for me to keep doing that, of course. And I want to start making revenue, so that way I could start getting these things and starting to do more giveaways, because as you know, it requires a lot of money to do giveaways and stuff. So definitely, I want this channel to definitely, be big enough where I could start doing giveaways for you guys helping me get to my goal and stuff. So that's something that I definitely want to do more in the foreseeable, or yeah, and more in the future. You know what I mean? More in the future, I want to do more giveaways. But we are going to be watching. Let me make sure this is correct. Make sure the volume is on. Okay, my wireless headset is in. Hopefully, let me know if you guys can hear it. I'll pay attention if you guys can. But we are going to be going to YouTube, and we are going to see what is popping here. Do we want to watch that Ahsoka TV spot? I'll let everybody let me know down in the chat. Do we want to watch that Ahsoka TV spot, and also do we want to watch that other video? It's this. It's new. It's a new Legacy Star Wars Disney Plus. Do you guys want to watch that as well? Because we can watch this, but where was the other thing that they released, that TV spot? I'm trying to find it. I don't know why it's not here. Where is it? It was like a Ahsoka thing. Where is it? Disney Plus. Was it on? No, wouldn't have been on Marvel. I don't know why, but I can't find that. Let me know what. Let me back out. Yes, we do. Okay, so we'll watch that. We'll watch this. We'll watch this first. Okay, let me pause this. Widen it. There is also clean Marvel Legends coming November only on online. Okay, she would look good next to a comic Doctor Strange. Who is coming? Clea? Oh, so there's a Clea figure? Because I don't know if I need to switch this or not. Okay, I don't think you guys can hear that. Let me. I think it's this. Audio capture? No, that's it. Okay, audio inputs. It's output. Okay, let me remove this. Let me add the thing. Output. Headset. Okay, I think we're good now. I added it now. We should be good. We should be good.
Always two there are. No more, no less.
All right, cool.
A master and an apprentice.
Be mindful of the living force, young Padawan.
You will be tempted by the dark side of the Force.
One must destroy in order to create.
Master. It's been a while. Things have changed.
That's the most interesting part, is that Sabine is going to be trained by Ahsoka.
Confronting fear is the destiny of a Jedi.
Buckle up. Never be afraid of who you are.
Pass on what you have learned. We have.
I'm so excited for Ahsoka. It's going to be so good.
That is the true burden of all masters.
Ahsoka 2-episode premiere streaming August 23rd on Disney Plus.
Guys, like I said, 2 episodes on August 23rd. Who is ready for those episodes? We're going to be eating. There's 2 episodes. So that stream is going to be very long. Because we got to watch an episode. And then because I have to record also for Patreon. So it's going to be like, when I do the 3, 2, 1, we're going to watch the first episode, stop it, talk about it, and then we're going to go on to the next episode, and I got to start up another video for Patreon. So it's going to be a very long night. I probably won't go to bed probably until like 6 in the morning, which sucks, but it's worth it, of course, because I love, doing this, and I'm super excited for Ahsoka. Should I watch Ahsoka show? Definitely. I mean, it's going to be really fun. I think if you watch the Clone Wars cartoon, if you know that's how you get introduced to the character of Ahsoka. And of course, if you watched if you watched The Mandalorian season 2, that's where like the live action Ahsoka came in. So Yeah, I mean, if you really enjoyed the character from the Clone Wars or from Mandalorian season 2, I think you should watch Ahsoka. Why the hell not? Especially if you haven't watched any of those. If you watch the Rebels cartoon, they're going to be in it as well. So it's going to be very interesting. I am super excited. It should be very good. I hope. It looks really good when it comes down to the CGI and everything. It looks really good. So yeah. Also Rebels, exactly, Otto. Exactly. Also the Rebels. I never watch any of Star Wars shows or movies. Damn. I mean, I would I mean, we're already in August, so there might be a lot to understand now because you haven't watched any Star Wars and you haven't watched any like shows. So it's gonna be probably very hard for the average viewer not knowing much about Star Wars to go into it. I mean, if you knew of Star Wars, I could see you maybe understanding without watching Rebels and without watching like the Clone Wars. But it's very hard maybe to understand. But I don't know. I mean, why the hell not? I mean, you're more than welcome to still come in to the watch parties and we're kind of like, talk about maybe what you don't understand and when we can like explain it in the chat. Why the hell not? Although you saw live action Chopper, yeah, although it's gonna be really cool to see Chopper for sure. Jimmy, I only played the Star Wars game for a little but yeah, I think it shouldn't be too hard for the average viewer that doesn't really watch Star Wars to understand what's going on. You know what I mean? Like red lightsaber bad, green lightsaber, any other color lightsaber good. It's kind of like self-explanatory. I think you should be able to follow it. And also, like I said, we'll explain it like when we watch the show, like so like cover the gaps and things and to kind of cover the bases and stuff. If anything, I mean, you could technically start watching like Mandalorian and you'll kind of get like the vibe of what's happening. Like watch Mandalorian season 1, 2. You don't really gotta watch 3, but you could watch 3 because like the villain gets mentioned in Mandalorian season 3. So I mean, if you just want to watch those 3 things and then watch Ahsoka, you'll be fine. I think you'll understand perfectly okay like what's happening. But it's up to you really. Although those white lightsabers are gonna hurt their brain. Wait, what? Those lightsabers are gonna hurt their brain, laughing my ass off. Wait, what? Jamigi, nah, that's too long. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, to kind of get the grasp, you know what I mean? I'm trying to find the other Ahsoka thing, and I don't know where it is. Let me get the subscriptions. I'll find it there. It's very weird, I can't find it, though. Manage, no. Okay. It should be somewhere in here, because it popped up this morning. Here we go. This is it. No, this ain't. That's not it. We just watched this. Is this it? No, we just watched that. Where is this thing? Because there was like a separate Ahsoka thing. And here it is. Is this it? Maybe? Yeah, this is it. Okay.
There are so few Jedi left. She's coming.
Our enemies are multiplying. The galaxy is not safe.
I'm so
I
excited.
could use the help.
It's now or never. Once a rebel, always a rebel.
I love that too. Once a rebel, always a rebel.
This is where it gets interesting.
Get ready. Ready.
Rebels will rise. I'm so excited to see that fight sequence.
Ahsoka 2-episode premiere August 23rd, only on Disney+.
Guys, be prepared. Like I said, we are going to be doing watch parties for Ahsoka on August 23rd. So be prepared. Once we get closer to August 20th, I'll probably set up the stream. If not, I'll set up the stream on Wednesday. No, not on Wednesday. I'll set up the stream. Yeah, because August 23rd, if I'm correct, is a Wednesday, isn't it? Let me check. Is August 23rd a Wednesday? Yeah. August 23rd is a Wednesday. Okay, we're good. Yeah. So expect that I'll probably set up the stream maybe that Tuesday. If not, maybe some point, maybe on the 20th, like which will be that weekend before the 23rd. So definitely like let me know, guys, if you're interested in that, because like to watch the watch parties, or you guys want me to do the watch parties. I feel like I'm gonna do them regardless, but I just want to make sure you guys like want me to do them for sure. You watch Emergency Awesome too? Yeah, I watch Emergency Awesome, of course, Otto. Yeah. There was another, I want to watch, was it this? I can't remember if this was it. There was a video I wanted to watch. It involved Loki. I think it was a New Rock, maybe it was made by New Rockstars, maybe that was it. I think that was it. What do you guys want to watch? Because we could watch the new video by New Rockstars, which I'll actually pop it up real quick. Because they made a breakdown video for Loki. It's not this one. It's go to their channel. It's this one right here. What's wrong with Loki? We could watch the What's wrong with Loki one, or we can watch the talking about Spider-Man 2 suits who made it? It was Caboose. Caboose made a video talking about the Spider-Man 2 DLC suits, I think. So let me know which one you guys want to watch. His videos help me understand the shows more. Exactly. I do, Otto, I do appreciate Emergency Awesome because it even helps me, you know what I mean, about like what's happening and stuff. With Loki, what's wrong with Loki? Okay, you guys want to watch the What's Wrong with Loki? Okay, let's get into
Welcome back to New Rockstars. I'm Eric Voss, and Loki Season 2 introduces a new way to feel pain in the MCU, and it's not watching the Secret Invasion finale, it's a phenomenon called time slipping.
Wow. Time slipping.
Wait, you know
I'm
that?
so excited for this show. I don't think any of you guys quite understand how excited I am for this show.
Time slipping. Something that, when you take it frame by frame, looks especially disgusting. Loki stretches his hands up in front of his face, causing them to tug away from his arms down to the sides like hardened bubblegum stuck to a sidewalk. Then when he twists into nothingness, he reappears, and for a single frame you can see his face contorted in a way that his right eyeball is exposed in his red eye socket. And then a single frame later, his head splits in half so that his screaming mouth is a foot lower and his furrowed brow is somewhere else. Next, when we see Loki time slipping in the Time Theater, for a few frames he does the Neo Matrix bullet dodge pose until he's taken to a jet ski parking lot where an inflatable balloon man is downright bullying him. So what is time slipping? Well, this trailer starts to give us a definition, but the exact definition of time slipping in the context of the broader MCU is a concept that requires further insight, especially when we try to compare it to the glitching we see in the Spider-Verse movies. So in this video, I'm gonna
Although you said, let me fix this. I messed that up. Although you said, or the guy you said, my birthday is October 20th or October 12th, same as Hugh Jackman. So we get Loki and Spider-Man 2 that month. Let's go, boys. Exactly, the guy. I'm super excited. And also, happy early birthday. That's really cool. That's a cool birthday. You got Spider-Man 2 and you also got Loki. So that's a sick birthday. Because as we all know, Loki, if I'm correct, I think comes out the 8th, October 8th, I think, right? I maybe I'm wrong, but it comes out early, so that month. So I'm super excited, and then we of course have Spider-Man 2 on October 20th. So it's a sick birthday for you, man. And we have a lot going. We have a lot of content coming, whether it be that stream or whether it be us doing watch parties for Loki every week. Super excited. And guys, like I said, subscribe to my Patreon. You guys are not going to want to miss those reactions. It's going to be fun. It's going to be sick. It's going to add to the element. I'm super excited. I love designing kind of like the backgrounds and stuff, making it super fun when I record my reactions. So definitely go check out my Patreon. Definitely do so.
Explain what it really is, because the answer to that question really defines what exactly
the tasty
Quick
content.
reminder that SAG-AFTRA has informed us that entertainment journalists like New Rockstars are allowed to cover movies and TV shows, but we support the actors and writers in their strike. We join their call to the AMPTP to return to the table and reach a fair agreement. Okay, so right away, I think many people's first instinct with time slipping is that it's essentially the glitching effect that characters experience.
That's what everybody thought. I didn't put two and two together.
In which Peter B. Parker and the others in the first film, and then Miles Morales in the second film, spasm and contort whenever they're in the wrong universe. There is something similar going on with Loki here, but it is not the same thing. Because
exactly.
Loki explains in this trailer,
I've been pulled
through time.
Exactly, which is sick.
Between the past and the present. If what I saw is true, there's nothing that stands between this world
Kang.
after destruction.
And this
I'm
brings
so
up
happy.
a key distinction between the two fundamental categories of time travel and multiverse travel that we've seen so far in the MCU. One, vertical, forwards and backwards displacement along a single timeline, and two, lateral, multiverse hopping across different timelines or branches or universes. So time slipping is the first type, in which someone moves forward and backward along a single timeline, backwards and forwards in time.
Who's
unstuck from
excited
the present and
for this
shifting
series?
to the past or to the future by accident, and one's body's struggling to keep up with that. Kamala Khan did a less sticky version of this in Ms. Marvel, using her bangle to open a rift in space-time to revisit the night of the partition. In my interview with Iman Vellani, she did confirm that Kamala going back in time was part of Kang's plan. Doctor Strange did a cleaner version of this in Avengers Infinity War, using the Time Stone to look ahead to the future, but he did reach a nexus point where it could go in 14,605 different
Malachi,
paths, but
I'm
because
right there
Dr.
with
Strange
you.
is a
I'm
Time
so
Stone and was
excited.
in a state
So
of
excited
practice
for
meditation
Loki.
there
Cannot
really
wait.
was no stickiness about it. In general,
I'm
using the Time
excited
Stone allows
to
for
go
smooth time
to
drifting like this,
McDonald's for
rewinding the bites
Marvel.
of an apple, or the
I
destruction
might
of
get
Mind Stone in Vision's
McDonald's.
forehead by Wanda
Like,
Maximoff,
I wish
but
I knew
time
what
slipping as
episode
Loki
it would be,
experiences
but
it is kind of
I
like
would totally
walking
do
along
that.
an icy sidewalk and losing your footing, stepping forward a few steps or falling backward a few steps, and yeah, it's painful, it's awkward, but you're still on.
I need to know, do you guys think we'll see Sylvie in the first episode, or do you think they'll wait to show Sylvie kind of like later in like maybe then another episode? I feel like probably we'll see Sylvie in episode 1. I feel like we might get that McDonald's sequence maybe in episode 1, but I feel like that's an episode 2 kind of thing, where like we're with Loki for like the first episode of him kind of trying to explain that, yo, you guys don't remember, but Mobius, me and you used to be very close, and you know what I mean, and this happens where there was a dude that was at the end of time in a citadel and gave me and Sylvie a choice, saying if we kill him, the multiverse goes out of whack, and if we don't kill him, he wants us to take over the citadel at the end of time and control all things and kind of take over. He's going to explain that and kind of catch people up to speed and trying to convince them that I'm telling the truth, you guys don't remember, but there's a person out here that wants to do war, and we need to prepare. So what do you think is going to happen? I'm really curious to know. You said, oh, what's up, Super Wise Man? How's it going? Hope you're having a great Friday, dude. If you watch Super Wise, if you watch the beginning of my stream, I literally specify that I had a stressful beginning to my Friday, bro. So super stressful. And I quit. I not quit, but I postponed cleaning today at like my side gig that I have at like for cleaning at like for my sister. I postponed that to do the stream today, but yeah, I had a stressful beginning to my Friday, bro. It was super stupid, but I'm having a blast right now. You said maybe a post credit in episode 1. You think that's when we'll see Sylvie, like a post credit? You could be right. The end of episode 1, I think we'll see her, to be honest. I can totally see episode 1 being Loki Mobius catch up, and it ends with her. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, like it ends with her maybe, or we could get her in the beginning of episode 2. Laughing my ass off. Glad that Chill stream is helping. Yeah, bro, it definitely is. This shit was goofy as hell when I give like a story time in the beginning of the stream.
Sidewalk path. So
But,
the
yeah.
second category is glitching, as we're going to call it here, and that refers to when your body is completely out of sync from your timeline path and syncs with your body in another timeline or universe or branch. This happens to Miles Morales when he's in Earth 42 at the end of Across the Spider-Verse, and any other time someone glitches in these movies. We're
I'm so
talking
excited
multiple
to
different
see the
sidewalks
time
here.
slipping
A more
with
controlled
Loki.
version of glitching would be what Multiverse of Madness called dreamwalking, in which Wanda Maximoff and Doctor Strange transferred their consciousnesses into the bodies of their variants in other universes.
Which was sick
I've
when they
wondered if
did
the
that,
powers
too.
of Ava Star, aka Ghost in the MCU, which were recently exhibited by the Skrull Gaia in the Secret Invasion finale, along with every other goddamn MCU power set, but that phase shifting might be Ghost glitching, in a sense, into alternate timelines or universes of herself, only because she got that power from quantum energy, and Bill Foster in that same movie lectured about how quantum particles
That's
exist
interesting.
in multiple parallel realities. Now, you don't have to be force sensitive to know that if you're spending all day in the kitchen, you're
Yeah,
gonna
we're
want an
skipping
apron to keep your
we're gonna skip him talking about like his sponsor. We're skipping that. Skip.
Use the sidewalk metaphor here. Glitching would be like walking down a sidewalk and then realizing you were simultaneously walking down the sidewalk on the other side of the street. So time slipping, one sidewalk slipping forward and backward on, glitching, multiple sidewalks teleporting back and forth across them. This distinction is so important because despite Loki being a multiverse story, the finale of Loki season 1 clearly redefined it as a story.
That might have been the best finale
predestination
out of all
on
the shows.
one
Was
timeline.
Loki.
Even the events that were supposed to have taken place outside of time itself, like in time neutral zones, like the
I'm excited to
TVA
see
or
more
The
of the
Void, or in
TVA's
He
like
Who Remains
world
Citadel, He
outside
Remains revealed
of
all
the
of these
building
things, all
of
of
the
these moments
TVA.
were written out in his transcript. He Who Remains planned for Loki and Sylvie to reach him in that citadel. So the very act of Loki and Sylvie meeting each other across the multiverse happened on one timeline that He Who Remains dictated, encompassing all of these variant branches. So despite time slipping not supposed to be possible inside of the TVA, since the TVA is actually a facade created by a Kang variant to exercise control, and since time still flows normally inside of the TVA on that Kang's timeline, things like slipping forward and slipping backward inside of that timeline are possible. Loki is currently unstuck from his position in time, not because he's glitching with other Lokis in other timelines, but because he's just falling forward a few seconds later or falling backward a few seconds prior, and that
So
delay
sick. It's gonna be so
painfully
fun to
stretches
see
his
this.
body to catch up to it. So to apply some destiny logic to Loki's time slipping at the repairs and advancements
Very
of the
cool.
constant.
Okay.
And I bring
It's
up the
not glitching
constant
anymore.
because something similar may be occurring between
They
Loki
could
and
do
his
some
constant Sylvie,
fighting
whose world we see in
choreography
this
with the
trailer
time
inside of a
slipping.
record store
Exactly, it'd be
also seems to
fire.
be unraveling
What they
from
could
her
do
point
with
of
it
view.
for sure.
Their time slippage may be a linked phenomenon that can only be cured when these two multiverse.
That's what I'm kinda hoping we see.
Reunite. Let me know what you think is going on here, and subscribe to all 3 channels of the New Rockstars Network: the main channel, the deep dive, and the break room. You can follow me on all social platforms.
He makes
at
a good
EA
point
Voss.
too, Voss, about maybe the time slipping will stop once him and Sylvie get back together. Maybe? Like, that would be fire. Maybe that, like, that's when it stops. Maybe because it's like they ended things, they split by their decision, by Sylvie killing He Who Remains. That decision could have affected them being their way of being in sync. And maybe this is their way of, like, when they're being put together, that's their way of, like, things stopping because they're back in sync. That would be really cool if, like, that's what they do with this. Kind of like a metaphor where they're like they were at odds, and this was what brings them together because they're good together. So that would be really cool if they kind of do something like that with the whole time slipping thing. But like you said, the guy, I think we have a chance to get some like sick fight choreography if done right, for sure. Guys, what video you guys want to watch next? I'm thinking I have that video about that Caboose made about the Spider-Man 2 suits, but if you guys can think of any other videos maybe you saw, like, let me know. I'm really curious to know if you guys like have any other videos you guys want to watch. Loki. Wait, you said they could. You said this. You said Loki. It's like taking a minute to like refresh here. Loki needs to hook up with himself. For the slapping to stop. For the slipping to stop. I think like he needs to. Yeah, he needs to like. I think that's what they are trying to do. Because he made a good point where, like, maybe that's where... Because even where Sylvie was, things were kind of, like, unraveling. And maybe that means that they need to be put together for that to kind of stop. Which would be really, really cool. I think there's some other cool videos. Let me look at... just look at my subscriptions, actually. Because I did see a couple of other ones in there. The Incredible Hulk 2 details on canceled sequel revealed? Damn. Okay. Do we want to watch this? Secret Invasion, why Gaia is MCU villain we need right now? Do we want to watch that? Let me know, guys, if we want to watch that. Then it says the next big bad. I don't know if it's going to be Gaia, so I feel like that's a stretch. But, like, we could watch that if you guys want to watch that. It actually sounds pretty interesting. Marvel Studios Echo's powers revealed. There's that as well. Okay, bet. I'll wait, guys. We got 4 people in here. Do we want to watch that? The guy is down to watch that. Do we want to watch that? About Gaia possibly being the next big bad or a big bad that we need right now. Like, do we want to watch this or do we want to watch this? The Echo's powers revealed. Big bad. Okay. All right, Otto. Okay, the guy. We'll watch that. And then we'll probably do the Echo one next. Oh man.
Hey, welcome back to Screen Crush. I'm Ryan Airy.
Ryan Airy, bro, with his edits are
Order
great.
66 on the Skrulls, and Gaia is now the most powerful character in the MCU. This is about to start a major conflict between humanity and the Skrulls. So, what happens when the Skrulls are being massacred? Gaia will have to use her ability to protect her people. That might lead to a fight
Fantastic Four
between her
vids?
and
We'll watch
the
those.
Avengers.
We'll watch that
We have
next
a theory
media.
on how Secret Invasion perfectly ties into what Marvel is planning for phases 5 and 6. That includes Captain America: Brave New World, Thunderbolts, and possibly a major crossover event that could be this saga's Civil War. And Gaia might be how we get a new hero who's the most powerful character we've ever seen in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
I'm so excited.
The ability of standing
Sentry's gonna be so freaking cool.
still that I've become invisible to the eye.
Alright, so like I said, after Secret Invasion, Gaia has the powers, well, powers of pretty much everybody. She can use the abilities of beings like Captain Marvel, Hulk, Thanos, Drax, Mantis, and almost every superhuman we've ever seen in the MCU.
Boy,
she and
the
Gravik got
talking
a
dog
salad
it
of
is.
abilities from the Harvest. That's all the DNA that Nick Fury and the Skrulls collected after the Battle of Earth and Endgame, and even from before that, judging by the DNA of Ghost being mixed up in there. So she's now more powerful than all the Avengers combined? Well, we're going to test that and figure out how powerful Gaia truly is. First, some limitations to her powers. Even with all these abilities, she cannot mimic magic-based powers. Dr. Strange had to learn his abilities.
No one like mentioned that.
She has always had magical powers, and then the Mind Stone enhanced / unlocked her full potential.
Excuse me, but what about me?
That's
Anyways,
sick.
Gaia might
Jamaica,
be super
about that.
powerful,
You got
but
your
the Scarlet Witch still turns
Sentry
her into
figure
spaghetti
at
if they ever had to
Walgreens. That's
fight.
fire.
Hey, I have a question, but it might be unrelated.
Okay, go ahead.
You know that cereal that I'm not allowed to eat?
Count Chocula?
Uh-huh. Like, is Count Chocula a vampire made out of chocolate, or a vampire who sucks like chocolate out of people? Yeah, and is Frankenberry a Frankenstein made out of berries? Or was his creator named Frankenberry, and he is simply Frankenberry's monster? And should I feel guilty when I eat cornflakes?
Dude, you look ridiculous. Take that hat off. Come on, give me. Yeah! There, what's the big deal?
See, this is brilliant. It adds an element. It's actually a good idea.
That's totally treatable, man. If you're losing your hair, you should start using Keeps.
No, I don't care
They're the sponsor of this
I don't care
video.
about the sponsor. Okay, skip. Here we go.
Screen Crush. Now, back to Gaia's powers.
Or what about Captain Marvel?
That's a good question. Captain Marvel is considered to be one of the most powerful heroes in the MCU,
Yes.
and Gaia now has her abilities. But at this point, we don't know if Gaia is as powerful as the beings that she is mimicking. Gaia and Gravik were pretty evenly matched since they were both using the same abilities. But what would happen if, like, let's say, hypothetically, Gaia had to fight Carol? Who would win?
Let them fight.
Gaia is a super Skrull. Skrulls who were bioengineered to mimic the abilities of other super beings. Now, there are many of them in the comics, but the first and best super Skrull is Kl'rt. He has the abilities of the Fantastic Four, all 4 of them. Now, in some stories, Kl'rt's abilities are greater than those of the Fantastic Four. If that's the case in the MCU, then in a one-on-one fight, Gaia might defeat Carol. And it seems likely that Gaia really likes using Captain Marvel's abilities. Maybe it's her way to stick it to Carol because of this.
I'll help you find a home.
Liar!
Now, I would totally love to see Captain Marvel versus Super Skrull Gaia.
Yo,
that would be awesome.
We gotta talk. Wait a second. You can't just pull up a clip. They cannot just pull up a fire ass clip like that. Does anybody remember this fight from What If? Dude, what people sleep on that? Sleep the hell on What If? I gotta go back to that. That shit was clean.
Carol because of this.
I'll help you find a home.
Liar!
Now, I would totally love
this
to see
shit's
Captain Marvel
that was
versus
clean
Super
when they
Skrull
did this
Gaia. Now, that
fight.
would
It
be
was
awesome.
Captain
In
Marvel
fact,
versus
maybe Gaia
Thor.
could end up being the fourth
So
Marvel
sick.
in Marvel. Now, that being said, Carol received her powers directly from the Space Stone. Gaia might have Carol's DNA, but she lacks that cosmic
I would
energy
kill to see
running
that
through her
fight.
veins. So Captain Marvel will ultimately be more powerful,
Yeah.
probably. I mean, it depends on what the writers want to do.
feel like,
but
yeah.
the more important question is if Gaia will even stick around for future projects, or is it another case of a celestial
Exactly.
poking its head out of the
Surprise!
ocean
That
and
fight
everybody
was
else just kinda
so
forgets that it
fucking
ever
cool.
happened?
Maybe
So
it was
cool.
a memory spell.
Now,
They
I
were
see
going
fans
in
not
with the
really
fight
loving Gaia getting
choreography
so many
too,
abilities all at
friends.
once, which sort of
Sick.
does break all the power levels in the MCU.
But you and I had a fight recently.
Did I win?
No, I won easily.
Bro.
Right?
Dude, Jamaica, that would be fire. What if you wanna what if Wakanda went to war with the 10 Rings? Do you know how fire that would be? Like if we actually like got that? You never. I think we're supposed to, in the next What If, we're supposed to get like Shang-Chi and all that stuff in there. So you never know.
Some
We
of the
might.
criticism is fair, but let's be real. At this point, most of the heroes are essentially gods anyways. But one thing that does bother me is that Gaia is like a salad of unrelated abilities. It doesn't feel unique. It's just Marvel throwing everything and the kitchen sink into one character. You know how in some video games you get way too many powers and weapons and it becomes so overwhelming that you forget about most of them while
That was
playing?
Gotham
Well,
Knights. Gotham Knights, I felt that way.
It's too much.
Anyways, that's powers. Now let's talk about the story. And there is an opportunity here to create an amazing arc that ties into what they're planning for Phase 5. So, the President exposed the Skrulls and then declared open season on all of them. Not to mention that earlier he okayed a nuclear war. What is it with this guy? One moment he's Connor Roy from Succession.
Connor Roy was interested in politics at a very young age.
And the next, he's suddenly Palpatine.
Wipe them out.
But Taylor
Yeah,
said
bro
to
got a
fight.
problem.
Right? He
The
was
president.
unconscious, but someone must have told him that one of those damn dirty aliens he wants to kill so badly saved his presidential ass. Kind of makes Talos' death meaningless.
Really?
And as we all guessed, people went purge mode after the Skrull.
That was
reveal.
super
I wonder what's
violent.
gonna happen once
No,
the world
I can't
discovers
believe
the
people
mutant.
just
Now,
like
on the one hand,
weren't
Gaia
talking
could
about how
shapeshift
violent
as
that
Ritz and
was
go on
at the end
TV
of
and say,
Secret
hey,
Invasion.
everybody stop killing Skrulls. I took some stupid pills, ignore everything I said earlier.
Did you take a stupid pill with your breakfast this morning, Admiral?
But actually, the damage is already done, and this crisis
The
is
fact
irreversible.
this
the
have to
Skrulls
do
infiltrated
with the
every level of
boss,
society. They
HBO,
replaced key figures in the
Succession.
government, the army, the media, and even world leaders. Not to mention Rhodey. Mercenaries are killing politicians on live television.
That
Everyone is
was
going
the
crazy
best
because if
scene.
anybody
That
can
was
be
the
a
best scene.
shape-shifting
That was a
alien,
sick
who
scene,
can you
yeah.
trust?
This is crazy.
Paranoia is running rampant. The media and social media are going to spread so much misinformation that
Yeah.
the truth will be so mangled that people will believe anything.
People tend to believe, and nowadays they'll believe anything.
There will be
100%.
mass surveillance by governments to expose the Skrulls, trampling human rights and freedom, all in the name of protection.
It's gonna be,
the
like,
fallout of the Skrulls
crazy.
reveal has to be massive, on the same level as the Hydra twist from Captain America: Winter Soldier.
That's why I think
Otherwise,
Captain America 4 is gonna be
what's
really
the freaking
good.
point? And don't forget, Ritson didn't declare war only against the Skrulls. He's coming for
All-
all aliens
yes.
on Earth.
A bill that designates all off-world born species enemy combatants. And we'll
Terrible
kill
mistake.
every last one of you.
So what does that mean for the Asgardians
Also,
who found...
you do realize, and I said this, it was for the watch party for the finale of Secret Invasion. When Ritson said all off-world aliens are now enemies of the world, I said that's not good. I said you're now like wanting to fight with the Asgardians, you're already fighting and trying to fuck with the Wakandans, and now you wanted to fuck with the Talakan people too, and they're already in agreement where like if you try to go on one of their soils, you're dead. Like they're both gonna like destroy the government if one of them like steps in on someone else's turf. Like they're already in agreement. They've already made like a pact. So now if you're now wanting to like put threats to the Asgardians, they will team up with the Wakandans and there will be an all-out war. The world will be literally destroyed. So it's like that was not a good thing that Ritson did. It was super dumb. Super dumb. Damn, I'm watching the full Carol vs. Thor cartoon clip and it's beautiful like an anime. It is. It truly is like the guy. It's freaking sick. If you haven't watched What If, it's really good. The president will F around with and find out exactly. He's gonna F around and find out that you can't fuck around like this. You really can't. Like it was terrible that they tried to threaten the Wakandans. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? It was so dumb when they did that. I was like, that's not a good idea. This man started a war. Exactly. Literally, bro, started a war.
Is Ritson that stupid that he's going to tell Thor to go back to his own country?
Stupid.
Good luck.
So
Good
with
luck.
all of these hostilities toward the Skrulls, Gaia will have no choice but to use her Super Skrull abilities to start fighting back. She ain't Talos, who believed in humans
Wakandans
before
are stacked,
coexisting.
bro.
Gaia might have saved the world from Gravik, but originally she supported him. She must have known
True.
about his plan to take over the world, or at the very least suspected it. And it doesn't seem like Gaia is very sympathetic toward us humans, especially since the guy who promised to find them a new home lied to them, got her parents killed, and now just left them in their worst hour. So when she made the alliance with Sonya, this is not a repeat of Talos just trusting Fury. Now that humans are massacring her people, Gaia might turn to the dark side and unleash her inner Mother of Dragons.
Man, work at
Although
any
that might be too much of a
ADDs.
Daenerys Targaryen going mad. So Gaia might actually work toward a peaceful
He
solution.
seriously
And don't
does,
forget
bro. He
about
works at
all those
DDs,
Skrulls
bro.
who supported Gravik's plan. Gravik probably lost all of his followers after he went all governor on his own people. But now that
That
the
was
Skrulls' entire
crazy.
existence is at risk, Gravik might become a martyr, seen as a war criminal by some and a misunderstood war hero by others.
And some of them are Super Skrulls, right?
That's right. Gravik
Yeah.
must have created more Super Skrulls before he died, unless he didn't want to share, so he hoarded all the power for himself. But even if that's the case, I'm sure that some Skrulls could still transform into that super variety. There are also those other Skrulls that Talos mentioned, the ones that are part of Emperor Drogo's colony.
And every Skrull that isn't in Emperor George's colony?
Now, if they're not the peaceful variety, they will hear about what's happened to their people on Earth and invade. And that is how we get a proper secret invasion movie.
That would be
It's not
cool.
too late, Marvel, please do it right.
Do it.
Anyways, the
Do it.
ramping up of a possible human Skrull war is how Secret Invasion could lead into the adaptation of one of my favorite storylines from the comics that happened right after Secret Invasion, and that is Dark Reign. Now, we briefly touched on this in a video last week,
It
but
kind
now
of
I
with,
dive
like, the
really
Thunderbolts,
deep
that's
into
kind of
how
what
this
we're
could happen
getting.
in the MCU. Marvel has confirmed that Thunderbolt Ross is replacing Ritson as the new president in Brave New
Yeah.
World. Ritson created chaos and paranoia for everyone, and in times of crisis, people just want protection and order. Ross will be the voice of reason, the war hero who has a proven track record of dealing with aliens and superhumans. He will form the Thunderbolts, a team of government-approved operatives who will deal with the Skrull problem and bring law and order to the world.
Tonight I come to you with a pledge to change America's policy. Never again will I allow our political self-interest to deter us from doing what we know to be morally right.
The government is already taking drastic measures against enhanced individuals.
You said, the guy, you said, dude, that scene they're showing from Captain Marvel from on the Skrull planet is so can't see anything else. Movie. Wait, what? Dude, that scene they're showing from Captain Marvel on the Skrull planet is so can't see anything L movie. Okay, I don't think that was an L movie. That scene you could see stuff. I didn't think you couldn't see stuff. I know that was people's
like Damage
complaint
Control,
though.
who basically have become a police force that enforces superhumans.
I thought
And
it was a
the
good
government's
scene.
already creating their own superheroes. It's all.
I mean, it's
heading into
supposed to be,
dark,
though. Like, you know what I
authoritarian
mean? I
direction.
mean, I could
That is
see.
how we get the MCU's version.
But mind you, I
of
saw it in
Dark Reign from the
IMAX, so I
comics.
mean,
The
maybe
perfect
that's
storyline
how
for
I
what's
could, I
happening
don't
on
know.
Earth since Phase 4. Norman Osborn made himself appear as the hero who defeated the Skrulls.
That's what I'm
He was
saying, that
given
this
full
is
authority by the
literally a
government, and all
version
the
of
heroes
Dark
had to
Reign.
answer directly to him. Osborn then formed his own government-approved hero team called the Thunderbolts, and later they became the Dark Avengers, pretending to be the real Avengers. Now, in the MCU, Thunderbolt Ross will fulfill Osborn's role. He will manipulate the media, become the president, and gain ultimate power over the U.S.
And he's gonna
claiming
work
that
with
only
Val if
he
Val's
and
not already
his
working
heroes
for him.
can protect the country.
Things are about to get weird. So when they do, we're not going to need a Captain America.
He will use everything that happened in Phase 4 and the many failings of the Avengers to turn the
Yep.
public against them.
Which is
And the cherry
brilliant.
on top is exposing Nick Fury as the man who used the Skrulls as his spies. Nick Fury allowed them to infiltrate the world. And because of Fury, one of those shape-shifting aliens is as
Is the
powerful
power,
as
yeah.
Captain Marvel, Thor, and Hulk combined.
Dude!
You can see how Ross could spin.
That might be their response to Gaia. They might make Sentry because of the response of a Skrull, the Skrulls invading, and all the bad that they heard about the Skrulls invading and stuff. Not all the Skrulls were doing it and wanted to cause harm upon the world. A lot of them just wanted to like live in peace. But I think they're gonna use this. Like Thunderbolt Ross will use it, saying, "Oh my God! Like Nick Fury let the Skrulls invade and gave them the powers of all the Avengers. We need a response." And I think it's gonna be him, and I think it's gonna be Val working together to concoct Sentry, a superpowered being that has the power, like the power to like, you know, that will be unstoppable. Will be the government's response to any threat. I feel like, and then maybe he'll go out of whack, and then that movie will be about maybe the Thunderbolts trying to take down Sentry. Maybe I don't know, but like, bro, it's gonna be crazy. I'm so excited. I've gotten real hyped for the Thunderbolts movie. I'm like
But
really
also,
hyped.
Don't forget that Ritson wants to wage war on all aliens, so that will create a conflict with
Oh,
the
I think we
Asgardians
are,
and all the other
Jim,
aliens
Jimmy.
on
I think we
Earth.
definitely are
Little
gonna get
did he know
Thunderbolts
that the
Marvel
Asgardians
Legends.
are even
I'm
better
gonna be
shapeshifters
copping.
than the Skrulls.
It's my disguise.
But I can see your face.
Not when I do this, you can't.
The
Wait a second.
Thunderbolts could even attack new.
The guy, what are you talking about? Clean up the MCU, bro. Like, what are you talking about? I don't think the MCU needs cleaning up. Me personally, that's personally what I think. I think, and he's saying it right here, Ryan Airy. He's putting the things that people aren't seeing. Where like, Thunderbolt Ross is going to use the events of No Way Home, the events of Wakanda Forever, the events of some other movies I can't think of on the top of my head, and also the Secret Invasion in WandaVision to use those as like, oh, look what the Avengers have done. Like these were old Avengers and look what they've done. They've made nothing but chaos. Use them and make them like villains to make the Thunderbolts and make the Thunderbolts be the new Avengers. You see what I'm saying? Like they're ahead of us. You know what I mean? They still are.
Asgard, like in the comics. In fact, we have a video about the
I don't
perfect
forgive
Thunderbolt
the
versus new Asgard
Void
movie. God, I hope they do
could
that.
be
And
the
then there's
main
Wakanda.
villain
So we
for
already
the
know that the
Thunderbolts.
president
You never
wants
know.
to destabilize this advanced nation.
President wants to take offensive action.
And don't forget
What
the
type of
Void
offensive
could be the main
action?
villain
Destabilization.
for the Thunderbolts.
I
Exactly.
assume they were referring to Ritz in here.
They
But
need
Ross
to
will obviously want to
kill
create an
off
army with
Wasp.
vibranium weapons. Also, he's got to remove Wakanda off the
I don't-
board.
why
so
you
no
say
one
they
has
need to
the
kill
power
off the
to
Wasp?
challenge him. So a conflict with Wakanda is inevitable.
Yeah.
And once that happens, Namor is finally going to get the war that he wanted so much.
But what about the Avengers?
Well, what about them? As we explained in this video, the Avengers are not a thing anymore. Some of them are dead, some of them are retired, and most of them are in space or off on another universe.
I didn't kill Quentin Beck, the drones did, okay?
The drones that are yours.
And the new Captain America just called out the government to their face in his very first public appearance.
To make-
Ross
I
won't
like
let
the
that
Wasp
slide in
still.
Brave New World. But let's get back to Gaia.
I know
because
she's
he
not really
might
like
be
the
how
character
Ross
from the
achieves
comics or
his
the
endgame.
cartoon, but I still
if
like
the
her.
Thunderbolts fight Gaia, it will basically be this.
I love this scene, man.
So Ross needs
Oh,
his
bro.
own superhumans to balance the scales, because that's the terrifying reality of this world now. Super soldiers are not enough. There's a new arms race, not for atomic bombs, but for superhumans.
Our very strength invites challenge. Challenge incites conflict. Conflict breeds catastrophe.
And the harvest is the key. The Skrulls collected the DNA of heroes and villains for Fury, and that's how Gaia got all those abilities. Now, I ain't sure how the science works, but could this really be the only vial that they have in the world? I'm sure there is more. If Ross gets his hands on more super DNA, then he will create more superhumans working for him. Just imagine a bunch of Homelanders keeping the government
you guys
order.
just said
That's
that.
a recipe for disaster.
Not great, Bob.
And this is how we get the most powerful hero in the MCU, and that is the
Sentry.
That guy looks like Superman with Thor's hair.
Bro, you have no idea. Sentry is Marvel's Superman.
I'm
and
so
he's on the
excited
same
for
power
Sentry.
level as the Man of Steel. If you think Gaia is overpowered, wait till you see what the Sentry can do. He's got way too many powers to go through. He's stronger than the Avengers, and he once ripped a god in half. And don't even get me started on his evil alter ego, the Void, and the fascinating story of the man underneath all those godly powers. Anyways, according to the rumors, the Sentry will appear in the Thunderbolts.
Or Steven Yeun.
will be
Yeah,
the next
baby!
Sentry, but that is
Steven
not confirmed
Yeun.
yet. The Sentry
It's
getting involved in
it's
this
confirmed,
conflict
bro.
makes a lot
It's
of
that
sense.
has not
He
been
was part of
debunked.
Osborn's Dark
Confirmed,
Avengers,
bro.
And the Sentry would be Ross's deterrent against Gaia and the Avengers. He is that powerful. In the comics, the Sentry, aka Robert Reynolds,
Yeah.
got his powers from a super soldier serum on steroids. Now, what I can see happening is that Ross gets his hand on the harvest or another vial filled with super DNA and using it to create the Sentry, just like he created Abomination way back in Phase 1. And in case you forgot, Samuel Stearns is returning for Captain America: Brave New World.
Who's he?
He is the scientist who transformed Emil Blonsky
I cannot
into the
wait.
Abomination. In Brave New World, Stearns will become the leader, one of the smartest
can't
villains
wait
in
to
the
see the
world.
leader.
So, with the leader, Ross will create the Sentry. Also, in case you didn't know, Ross himself will get a super upgrade. In the comics,
Red
he
Hulk.
becomes the Red Hulk, basically an angrier version of the Hulk.
You can either surrender peacefully, or you can resist. Please resist.
The
Hey, bro,
Earth-based
it's
Avengers
evil,
versus
evil.
the Thunderbolts with Red Hulk and Sentry. I mean, come on. Do I even need to explain why that is so awesome and needs to be a movie? Also, I really hope that Ross
What's up,
will secretly
Diego?
work with Zemo. They might not be playing for the same team.
I can't wait
but
for
they share a
Ahsoka,
common
too.
enemy, the Avengers. With Zemo being locked up on the raft, Ross could make a deal with him and use his skills to bring the Avengers down.
I was thinking that it might be a good idea if you and I formed an alliance.
But let's not forget about
Perfect
Gaia.
clips,
We have no idea
too.
which side she'll be
Also,
on. She
who
might work
is
with the
the
heroes, but she
YouTuber
could
you're
also see
watching?
them as
Ryan
her
Aries,
enemies.
the YouTuber
And after
I'm
all,
watching.
not all the heroes are going to be happy about the Skrulls, especially if some of them are hostile towards humans.
True.
And after it's all done, I really hope that Rhodey will become the new president. He's the right man for the job, and the one guy who can fix what Ross and Ritson broke.
But when will all of this even
Not
happen?
only that, but once people find we didn't even talk about this. Once now the world now knows that the Skrulls are invaded Earth via the president saying that, oh, I'm calling all out war against all alien or all off-world alien species are now enemy combatants of the world. you do realize that now that Wakandans now know that these Skrulls exist, they might have a hard time trusting everybody now. Their own people, they might have a hard time trusting. Not only that, but you can imagine the Talokan people. They're gonna have a hard time trusting people outside of their, outside outside in the world. They're gonna have trouble trusting people in their kind of place down below. They're gonna have trouble trusting people. Like, we don't understand that. Like, trust is gonna be a problem, and that's kind of like what the Secret Invasion comics were about, was the Avengers and all these superheroes not being able to trust one another because they couldn't tell or not if they were really them or not. So in reality, we could still kind of get the bigger story of superheroes fighting one another because they don't know if they're real or not. Especially now that it came out that some of their superheroes friends, like Rhodey, he was a Skrull for a while. They might have a hard time thinking they could trust him because they'll be like, okay, weren't you a Skrull? Are you still a Skrull? We're not prepared, guys. This is going to become a real issue, with other superheroes working with other superheroes because they might not know if they're real or not. So we didn't even think about that. So it's crazy.
This movie could sort of be the Civil War of the multiverse saga, a movie that serves as the culmination of all the Earth-based conflicts since Phase 4. Anyways, the story could be so freaking good. Let's just hope that Marvel makes it and delivers.
Hey, I just want to say thanks for the keeps. I got to keep my hair. Now I'm gonna go eat cornflakes whether mother likes it or not.
That I skipped.
This sure gets weird around here sometimes.
It sure does. And just a reminder, to stop your hair loss today, click our link in the description.
That was it, guys. Okay, what video? Does anybody have any video suggestions? Definitely let me know down in the chat. If anybody has any suggestions, because like I said, there was that video, like I said, that Caboose made for the Spider-Man 2 suits. There was one video talking about Echo, but like you said, I think if we could watch this Fantastic Four video too. Breaking Fantastic Four villain announce and huge plot details. We could watch that one by Cosmic Wonder. I could just search up Fantastic Four too. I could just search that up as well. See if there's any cool Fantastic Four videos we could watch. Okay, we got this one. This was yesterday, or 23 hours ago. Breaking Fantastic Four cast revealed, new team updates, Galactus and Silver Surfer. Yeah, let's see Fantastic Four. Let's see Fantastic Four. Are they gonna show Vanessa Kirby's face? And hell yeah, yeah, Vanessa Kirby. I love that casting. That if it wasn't Jodie Comer, it was gonna be her. So I'm super happy with that. So you know what, we can watch this one. We'll watch this one by Everything Always. We'll watch this one first. I think it's the same. They'll talk about the same thing, but we'll watch this one.
What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman, aka Allfires. You know, I did not expect to be doing Fantastic Four casting updates the way we have for the last 2 weeks, this late into an actor strike. Basically, the entirety of Hollywood is shut down, except for some specific departments at studios working on post-production. But here we are.
I'm super excited for Fantastic Four. I can't wait to hear Johnny Storm say "Flame On." It's been such a minute since I've heard that. It's my favorite line, bro, Flame
So
On.
that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to play Rumor Roundup for the last 48 hours. We have several trusted industry insider sources, some corroborating each other, some with, in cases, different information. We're breaking it all down, the Fantastic Four latest and what's going on with the cast and Marvel Studios. But first, if you could hit the subscribe
Mr.
button,
Fantastic,
we do daily Marvel content at the channel, and that's all we do. Everything from official Easter egg breakdowns, trailers, and reviews,
but like he's in the running or something, or like,
and everything in between. So if that sort of thing for you, hit the sub button, leave a comment down below. That automatically enters you.
The only one I'm happy about is Vanessa Kirby.
We just gave one away last week. We've got another one coming up, Loki. Again, all you got to do be a sub, leave a comment if you want. Stick around to the end of the video. We get into all the giveaway stuff again there. Okay, so we're basically going to work our way backwards with updates, but we're going to start with the latest that's been breaking basically on every single headline and social media account for the last 15 minutes. That's coming from none other than Jeff Snyder over on the Hot Mic podcast with John Roca. Follow them over on YouTube. He has been extremely ubiquitous as of late, meaning everywhere with everything when it comes to Marvel scoops for the last 6 months or so. And this is what
I heard he's very
reliable,
though. That's what I heard.
Fantastic Forecasting at Marvel Studios. Sue Storm is indeed going to be played by Vanessa Kirby.
And I love
the
it.
first first said that Johnny Storm was going to be played by Jack Quaid,
which would have been
that
cool.
wasn't happening, and confirmed now that it happens to be Joseph Quinn. So Vanessa Kirby as Sue Storm, Joseph Quinn as Johnny Storm. He then went on to say that the thing.
I can't lie though, as happy I am for Joseph Quinn, if this is true, I would have preferred Rudy Ponco. I would have still preferred him, if I'm being honest. If anybody doesn't know who Rudy Ponco is, he plays, of course, JJ on Outer Banks. He literally plays Johnny Storm. Like, it's just, the character he plays in Outer Banks is literally Johnny Storm. Like, that swagger to him, the bad boy attitude towards it, like, to him, he is Johnny Storm. I think it is an L that if Marvel did not talk to him, I think he would have been a better choice than Joseph Quinn, if that's his name. But I do like Eddie Munson. I did like Eddie Munson in Stranger Things 4. I thought he was a big standout, so I'm not complaining. I think he is a good candidate if it wasn't going to be, again, Rudy Ponco, but it kind of annoys me it's not him. But I am okay with this.
Thing has been cast, but apparently it's not any of the actors that we have talked about before, and David Diggs, or recently mentioned Paul Walter Hauser. It's also apparently not Eben Moss Backrack, or maybe it's Backrack. I'm sure you guys will correct me in the comments. He had been rumored to be playing the Thing about 2 weeks ago. He said he's not playing the Thing, but cast in the Fantastic Four for a role. Possibly could be Doctor Doom, or maybe it's something like Silver Surfer.
I think we're gonna get Silver Surfer.
Offer the specific detail that he's only going to be in basically the end of the movie. He then said that the Galactus character would be played by a Latino actor, and as many of you know, that role was reportedly offered to Antonio Banderas earlier in the year. Then mysteriously he posted to his Instagram and social media accounts a huge cast being made of his face for what looks like a bust, which made us wonder if they weren't modeling his face for Galactus. There's also rumors of that character showing up in the Marvels, but Antonio Banderas is not a Latino actor. Apparently this was a thing because of Salma Hayek mistakenly calling him so at the Oscars. Either way, taken at face value, Jeff Snyder is basically implying that Antonio Banderas must have passed on the role and it's going to go to a different actor. Now, one of the other things he had to say about what's going on with Reed Richards is that apparently he thinks the Matt Smith thing isn't what he said, quote unquote, happening, or rather Matt Smith will not be taking the role.
Which would have been very interesting.
However, just days ago,
no one I would have chose.
I mentioned I was already doing a video when this broke today. It was said from Daniel Rickman, one of the most trusted industry insiders who has one of the best track records, especially over the last 3 or 4 years,
is super reliable.
that Matt Smith was the last actor that was offered the role of Reed Richards before the strike. Now, there were other updates yesterday coming from separate industry insiders saying, no, that's not true. They're going to make another run at Adam Driver. And as you guys know, just days ago, Jeff Snyder, the same source, said that Adam Driver couldn't connect with the script. And we speculated that the script rewrite that we know is now happening with Josh Friedman might have been Marvel's attempt to try to A, make the script better, but B, then maybe make a better pass at Adam Driver for taking up the lead role. Speaking of which, none of this is actually going to get locked or set in stone until the actors have resolved the strike that's going on now. We've heard rumors that they may be going back to the table between the studios and the Writers Guild, which is some progress, but as far as the actor strike goes right now, it is not looking good, at least for the time being. Meaning any of these rumors that are continuing to come out about what's going on in the fabric and the landscape of the casting,
I don't see Adam Driver as Mr.
Fantastic, rumors, which lead me to maybe my second point.
He's not that good of an actor,
I've
in my
seen
personal
at least
opinion.
maybe a couple of comments where people are getting stressed out that this is changing all the time. This is just the nature of the business in the first place. The only difference here is that the news cycle around Marvel Studios is in a way different place than it was during the Avengers. I knew it was going to be like this for the Fantastic Four casting, and it'll probably be twice that when they finally start casting the original X-Men for the 616 in some years to come. So don't let it stress you out. Expect it to keep changing. It's part of the rumor mill and the news cycle as well.
And I really appreciate everything always saying this, because I can't stand that a lot of people are getting angry about a lot of these castings. I keep saying that it's rumors. Like people seem to be like angry, like, oh, why can't Marvel choose this cast? It's like, this is a very hard decision. One, for a lot of actors, because they're going to be signed to like multiple film contracts. It's you know what I mean? They might not want to sign up for something that long and miss out on other projects. Two, this is a big deal. This is make or break. If Marvel cannot get this casting right, a lot of people, this could turn a lot of people off. For the people that are a part of Marvel, that, have been rocking with Marvel and are still rocking with Marvel after a lot of the projects that a lot of people haven't loved, this could make or break it. So I understand why they're taking their time with this. I'm not flipping out about it like a lot of people are. I'm glad that they're taking their time, and I think a lot of people don't understand that this is something that you cannot rush. This is something that needs to be done right. It needs to, because I can't have them F this up. I really can't. I love the idea of Vanessa Kirby. Please, if it's not going to be Jodie Comer, I think it's going to be Vanessa Kirby is a great choice. I think Joseph Quinn, I think he's good. I would still prefer Rudy Panko or Panko, or how the hell you ever say his name. I think it's Panko or Panko. I can't remember. I think it's Panko. But I would have preferred that. I think they're still choosing Ben Grimm. I know that the guy from, I can't remember his name, but the dude from what is it? The Bear. I don't know if anybody has watched the show The Bear, but the guy that plays Cousin, I can't remember his name, but what's his face says Cousin a lot. He is going to be playing, of course, a rumor to be Ben Grimm, and there was a lot of rumors that he's going to be playing Silver Surfer. I'd be down for both, but I prefer Ben Grimm. Honestly, I would prefer Ben Grimm.
Oh, and really, it's all rumors until one of two things happen. Either Marvel Studios drags him out on stage, or an industry insider trade like The Hollywood Reporter or Deadline says it, then it's as good as confirmed. And I say all this to preface what My Time to Shine Hello tweeted out yesterday. The anonymous Twitter scoopster saying this, quote, "The Fantastic Four casting is such a weird roller coaster. Matt Shakman had a clear vision in mind of what he wanted and was set on Driver, Robbie, Mescal, and Diggs as the leads, and then they all passed. Post-strike, it's going to be interesting to see who finally gets it. And basically, A, this is two things. Remarking on what's been going on with the team in the first place, all of these different reports. But B, I think what they're more specifically saying about Matt Shakman here is not that he's disappointed
I like when Marvel did a lot of
didn't get this team, but just that he's a professional. He understands that this is the business. And once you get some of the lead roles locked, you get a clearer picture of what the film is going to be. And we recently heard that as director Jon Favreau and Kevin Feige recently on the anniversary of Iron Man started talking about what that film was, and you heard Jon Favreau say as soon as they got Robert Downey Jr. locked in the Iron Man role, what he was doing with the film became a lot clearer. That's the same for these lead actors. As soon as you get the actors in your film, for someone like Matt Shakman who's trying to see the big picture, his vision probably became very clear. But as I mentioned, maybe already once during this video, but many times at the channel,
there's
the
Rudy.
rumor was always that
Jodie,
Matt Shakman's first choice was
worked,
Vanessa Kirby. And so regardless of what happened with Margot Robbie, Adam Driver, whether or not Adam Driver will be coming back to the role or Matt Smith will take it, or maybe even a different actor, Matt Shakman has a vision for what he wants with the film, but will have a clearer vision of what it'll be once he gets these roles locked. That being said, I actually can't believe that these updates have continued to come, and we've still got one specific update I wanted to cover in a video as Reed Richards. But hey, what do I know? I'd rather them just go back with John Krasinski, kind of wondering why they don't. Guys, let me know.
Exactly. Like, why don't they just go back to John Krasinski? He would have loved to do it. Did they even ask him, bro? Like, what the hell? Like, dude, could you imagine this? John Krasinski, Vanessa Kirby. I don't see the whole. I mean, Joseph Quinn is fine, but let's, for my envision, Rudy Panko, right? And then let's say the dude from The Bear as Ben Grimm. Shit, perfect casting. Perfect casting. And if you don't even get Vanessa Kirby, Jodie Comer in that position. I think she would play that motherly kind of, the motherly like vibe to Johnny. I think she'd do that very well, like that older sister, but like very motherly to Johnny. I feel like she would have done that so well, especially to Rudy's Johnny. Beautiful casting. Beautiful casting. Casting, it's just great. It's like art. That would be art if we got that casting. Oh man, I really wish. Oh, damn it. This shit annoys me. That's why I don't like to talk about the Fantastic Four casting, because it gets me too riled up and it gets me kind of like angry because I don't want to think about it too much. I just want it to happen. The guy said if Adam Driver said yes, we would have to time travel in real life and stop it from ever happening. Exactly. The guy, I agree with you. I'd have to make a time machine and go back and make him to not do it. Superwise, you said ever since they moved on from Krasinski, they're having trouble finding a new Reed. See what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, why didn't they just ask John if they like John Krasinski? Like, why didn't they just ask him? He would have took it. He would have took it, and this would have been so easy. Because Vanessa Kirby, if she was already like a yes, if she already would have just said yes, like with it sounding, they asked her once and she said yes. And then like I have a feeling they didn't even ask Rudy if he wanted to be Johnny Storm. I don't even think they asked Rudy Ponco if he wanted to be Johnny Storm. If they would have asked him, bro would have said yes. No doubt about it, bro would have said yes. And then we would have had the peakest Fantastic Four ever. And I guarantee if they already talked to the dude from The Bear, I bet you he would have said yes to being Ben Grimm if they already would have asked him. He probably would have said yes. That would have been the so perfect casting for the Fantastic Four. It annoys me so much. You said Superwise. They said they had it right the first time. Exactly. So I hope Marvel comes to their senses and is leaking fake names. Exactly. Like, please be leaking fake names. I don't see Adam Driver. I don't see Diego Luna, the dude that plays Andor. I don't see any of that shit. I really don't. And I just want them to make the right decision. Listen to the fans and of sorts. Don't listen to these weird fans that keep doing weird ass castings, but look into Rudy. Look into Jodie Comer. Look into Vanessa Kirby. Clearly they took that fan casting and they went with it, clearly, from what I've been hearing. Because I feel like that's a yes. I feel like she will be our Sue Storm, which I am perfectly fine with. I love Vanessa Kirby. If it wasn't going to be Jodie, I wanted it to be her. I'm okay with that. So just please, I don't want them to fuck this up. I really don't. It gets me heated just talking about this shit, bro. Because I don't want them to F this up. I really don't. What else? Can you guys think of any other videos maybe you saw? Let me know down in the chat. I don't know why I clicked that. We're not watching that. There was a couple of clips I wanted to watch, and I can't even remember what they were. We can even watch old clips to old movies. Like, if you guys like thought we couldn't do that, we definitely can. If you guys want to watch a scene from a movie or something, like, I'm down for that. I don't know if anybody's seen this, because I've talked about this before, I think, on the channel. There is an edit, and it's probably my favorite Captain America edit. I probably will get flagged because there is music in there. Probably not the best idea to watch it because I don't want to get flagged. I don't want the stream being taken down. But it's a cool Captain America edit. I'll probably put up on the community tab. I want people to watch. It's so sick. I rewatch it occasionally, like from time to time, but it's such a cool edit. But I'm gonna look up Marvel and see if we can find. Or do you guys want to watch that? We're gonna look up Spider-Man 2. Because we're here, and I wonder if anybody posted anything about Spider-Man, like anything recently. Yeah, Sadat posted a video, which of course for people that don't know who Sadat is, Sadat posts he's very reliable. Sometimes he'll get really cool information from Insomniac or people that do news scoops for about Insomniac stuff for Spider-Man 2. He's really cool. He a lot of the stuff he talks about is pretty damn cool, and a lot of the stuff he talks about he hears could be true or not. So there's one that says this is how you'll play as Venom. That's a really cool one. That sounds really fun. And then this is the one I was talking about with Caboose, that Caboose made. You said Micah Coons as Ben Grimm. Is that the dude from The Bear? Is that the guy you're talking about? Let me open a new tab. I want to look this dude up. I think that's the dude I'm talking about. Is it? I feel like that's the dude we're talking about, right? Oh, what the hell? Mila Kunis? What the hell is Mila Kunis? No, I think you said... Okay, no. The guy, you just trolling. You're trolling. I thought you said some dude's name. Okay, I wasn't processing it. But you're talking about Mila Kunis. What about Mila Kunis? I don't want her as Ben Grimm. What are we doing here? Autocorrect. Okay. I was going to say, what the hell? Remember the rumor making the Thing a girl, Mila Kunis? I remember that rumor. I remember that. That was people trolling, though. That wasn't even a real thing, though. But does any of these videos sound fun? Out of these two videos, which one do you guys want to watch? Or hell, we don't even have to watch these videos. If you guys can think about any video that maybe you saw regarding a theory, regarding maybe rumors, regarding maybe even a trailer to something we'll watch. I don't even care. We can watch really whatever. Guys, remember to like the stream too. It helps out a lot with the channel's growth. Definitely like the stream and share the stream. Much appreciated. I kind of want to watch this. Marvel Spider-Man 2 alternate suits, customizations, gameplay, concept, reaction. I'm not sure what that's all about, but sounds cool. And then this one, I wonder what this one seems pretty cool too. This is how you'll play as Venom. That's pretty cool. Like, let me know, guys. Okay, I want to turn Marvel. I don't want to skip the L. This was 2 days ago. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a review. No, I'm not watching that. Dude, I hate since that's one of the reasons why I can't stand looking up like more just the word Marvel, because you'll have stupid shit like this. Marvel is dead, Secret Invasion is abysmal. You get stupid crap like that or people just feed on hate. You get stuff like that. It's weird. We honestly just might watch that Spider-Man 2 vid if you guys are down. I see we got 2 people in here. Whoever's in here, you guys gotta choose this. Which one you guys want? This is how y'all will play as Venom, or the alternate suit customization gameplay concept reaction by Caboose. Which one sounds more interesting? Definitely let me know. We might watch this one.
It looks like fans were right about Venom being playable, but not in the way they think.
Not quite.
Durag Nation, since the 2021 reveal trailer, the Spider-Man community has been obsessed with most arguing about who his host for this game will be, and many of those people being wrong about it being Harry. But more recently, fans have been debating whether or not Venom would be playable, in large part due to unconfirmed rumors and the general desire to play as the character because he's not a typical villain. He's very commonly portrayed as an anti-hero in the comics and in other media. Plus, he was playable in past games such as Ultimate Spider-Man and last year's Midnight Suns. Venom being playable in Marvel Spider-Man 2 didn't seem very likely though, but that all changed during San Diego Comic-Con, and now it appears inevitable. So I'm going to go over everything we know about Venom being playable and how Insomniac can make this work, because I think fans have the wrong idea. Now hit the like button so YouTube will share this video with more Spider-Man fans. But
I'm going to be totally honest with everybody. I don't mind if Venom isn't not playable. I kind of don't care. I don't know how people think about that. If you want Venom playable, like, or you don't want Venom playable, but personally, in my opinion, I don't really care if Venom is playable. I kind of prefer him not to be, because I think that threat level would be better if we're not playing as Venom. Me personally, I just don't care for it. I more care about me being symbiote Peter. You know what I mean? I care for that. I don't really care to be like actual Venom, because I mean, it would be cool, I guess, to maybe be Venom fighting Peter and Miles. But I kind of think to myself, I don't want that. I want the kind of the game mechanic taking over itself, and we're fighting. And like I'm Peter and Miles is with me and we're fighting Venom. You know what I mean? I don't want to be Venom fighting our heroes, if that makes any sense. I just don't care for it. It would definitely be interesting. I just personally don't think that would really be fun for me, if that makes any sense. Like, do you guys agree with that? Do you guys not agree with that? Let me know.
If this video wasn't helpful, change it to a dislike. So for those that don't know, fans first started buzzing about Venom being playable during Comic-Con because of this particular interview with Venom's creator Todd McFarlane. He was asked to give his opinion on Insomniac's Venom design, which he loves, but he also gave either a massive spoiler for the game or, unfortunately, just picked the wrong word to not enunciate properly.
Yeah, Insomniac's Venom has the Todd McFarlane seal of approval.
Yep. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. I'd play that.
right? I played that. I'm going, shoot, I don't want that little
It's cool
Peter
Todd
Parker dude.
McFarlane
I'm
like
going for
talked
the big
about
dude
this and
over
knew
there.
all of them kind of doing
Anybody
his
can throw
design
around
and stuff,
tanks.
so I thought that was cool.
This resulted in some debate about what exactly he said and whether or not Sony was sending the goons to have a conversation with him. But I ultimately don't think it's important because we got much better information from Insomniac Games themselves. When asked directly if Venom would be playable, advanced writer for Insomniac Brittany Morris said, "We'll find out October 20th," and replied with this emoji when the person followed up with this tweet praying he would be playable, but understanding that she can't tell us. That was basically telling us though. Considering Insomniac has not been shy about managing expectations for the game and shutting down rumors, especially related to Venom. Not only did the creative director say Eddie Brock is—
I feel like also Todd McFarlane saying that, oh, I'd play that, or made it sound like he's like, oh, I don't want the skinny guy, I want the big dude. I feel like that was him saying, I played that. I don't want the skinny guy, I want the big dude. So I feel like in a way that was him giving it away. I feel like him saying that. And I feel like the dude that was sitting next to him was kind of looking at him when he was done, like, oh, bro, like, what did you just, like, saying? Like, why would you say that? Like, why would you tell everybody that Venom is playable when that hasn't come out yet? So I feel like in a way that was kind of them kind of saying that he is playable. I'm like, that's not something I really cared for.
Is in Venom at Summer Game
Whether
Fest.
he is or
Advanced
whether
community
he
manager
is or
Aaron has
isn't.
also been very vocal about reminding people of this on Twitter. Yet when it comes to the question of Venom being playable, we basically get a winky face. So if Venom is playable, is he going to be like a third character for free roam? Not quite. The reason I think Venom being playable is on the table is because of his identity. They've been teasing that Peter is being corrupted by the symbiote heavily since the gameplay demo. Then we see what appears to be Peter hunting MJ in the story trailer, as well as the controversial final scene that looks like it could be the back of Peter or Harry's head. They've also spent a lot of time and resources on the symbiote powers, even giving it upgrades on the skill tree. It wouldn't make a lot of sense to not make full use of that during the main story because we know there will be large parts of it where Peter doesn't have the symbiote. So naturally, they would reuse some of those assets to be applied to Venom as well when Peter transforms. Now you're probably going to say, Peter can't be Venom. Look at the concept art and promo materials. The people who say that probably didn't follow Insomniac Spider-Man in 2017 and 2018. Insomniac is famous for tricking people with their marketing material. For example, this is the Sinister Six reveal from E3 in 2018.
I hate when people use this.
Wait, you?
And this is that exact same scene from the game.
Okay, look. This is such a dumb argument that people make when they're like, oh, well, because again, people saying that Peter is Venom. I hate that theory. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I do not want Peter Parker as Venom. That is so dumb to me. I won't like that at all. I'm really hoping it's either Harry or I'm really hoping that it's somehow Norman. I don't think it's Norman. I think it's going to be Harry. I feel like the trailer kind of said that, especially the line where Harry says in the beginning to Peter, we're going to heal the world. And then we have Venom saying at the end, we're going to heal the world. Kind of self-explanatory. I feel like that's them confirming that Harry is definitely going to be Venom. And I feel like them saying, like, no, like they did the trick out to us Insomniac or whatever with the whole, oh, we thought it was somebody else. And then we found out in the game that it was actually, it was Otto that popped up as Doc Ock. It's like, no, it's like, that's a terrible thing because people are saying that also, because people think even from that with the self-explanatory, like, oh, we're going to heal the world with Harry saying it and also Venom saying it, people are like, no, it's still Peter. And then people are like, it's backing us up more with them saying, with Harry saying we're going to heal the world and Venom saying we're going to heal the world, that is going to be, Harry. Not only that, but like it is in the concept art and also on the Steelbook itself, where it is Peter and Miles versus Venom. Why would they put that on the Steelbook itself, the final product, and them making a statue where it's Peter and Miles versus Venom, if they're going to make it in the game where it's actually Venom is Peter and versing Miles? Because it would make the statue dumb, the official statue that we're going to get dumb if it's not going to happen. It would make the Steelbook dumb if that's not what's going to happen, if it's going to be Peter, you know what I mean, versus Miles, and it's not going to be Peter and Miles versus Venom. It would just make it so dumb. Why would you make those beautiful things and give them to people if that's not what we're going to get, and that's a psych out? I feel like oh my god, people just are so annoying to me that they are still going with the idea that Peter's going to be Venom. If that ends up being true, Insomniac took a big L, and this is just the dumbest thing. I'll think my statue is dumb at that point if it's them trying to trick me by them making a Peter and Miles versus Venom, and it ends up not being Peter and Miles versus Venom. It ends up being Miles versus Venom Peter. It's just so dumb when you think about it. Like, I feel like
Insomniac loves misdirection and playing with your expectations.
That's the dumb
Peter
misdirection.
Could absolutely be the only Venom in this game, but I think he's only going to be Venom temporarily, and that is the Venom you will control for maybe a story mission or two.
See, that's smart. What he just said. Everything else Sadat was saying, I don't agree with. That's so dumb. And him trying to make it sound like his, the people that think Peter is Venom are more sane by thinking that and have a lot more proof by thinking that. It's like, you guys have no proof seeing that Peter's going to be Venom. Like, what proof do you have? Like, Insomniac confirmed in the trailer literally with the line that it's going to be Harry. And also the statue where it's Peter and Miles with Venom, that it's not going to be Peter as Venom. But him saying that Peter might be Venom for a minute because of that one sequence, as we all have seen from the gameplay trailer, where it literally is Miles saying he's got big teeth about the lizard, and then Peter's like, so do I, and the eyes squint. And also Peter, when he said he got away from us about lizard getting away, he was talking to Venom. So in a way, maybe Venom is really like, the more Peter goes down the dark rabbit hole, Venom has a little bit more control. So maybe that one sequence that they're mentioning, that I think Sadat is mentioning, where like, Peter is jumping down and MJ is hiding from symbiote Peter, maybe that's Venom in that moment where like Peter has no control and it's actually Venom taking over. Maybe that's what he means by that. I can agree to that extent, but not the whole, the big Venom we see is actually Peter. Like, that's bullshit.
Else will get the symbiote when Peter loses it and be the final Venom. I think Insomniac is going to be careful from now on about revealing too much about Venom before October, but there is still a lot they're about to show off, and it's happening soon. I'll talk about that in the next video on screen.
I hate that argument people have. It's so dumb. Like, I can't believe people like that. Like, Peter being Venom? It's just lame. No. My theory is I would rather have Kraven as Venom. That would be fire. That would be sick. Having Kraven be the big bad at the end of the game is Kraven. That would be sick. Personally, I thought that would have been cool. You know what I mean? Like, he can't beat Spider-Man. You know what I mean? He realizes that or whatever, and then he has to like resort to like the symbiote like going on Venom or going on Kraven, and they both hate Spider-Man, and that's how Kraven kind of finds out Peter's identity. I thought that would have been really cool. That the person that's in the Spider-Man costume is Peter, and that would make his hunt a little bit more, a little bit more kind of like threatening, that he's going after everybody Peter loves, now that they know that the symbiote even knows who Spider-Man is, which is Peter. I thought that would have made it very interesting, but I don't think it's going to be. The more we get closer to the game, the more I think the Kraven won't be Venom, and it actually will be Harry, which I prefer. I thought that was pretty cool. If it wasn't going to be Kraven, I preferred it to be Harry. Do you guys want to watch this video? Let me know. Do we want to watch the Marvel Spider-Man 2 alternate suit customization gameplay concept reaction? Do we want to watch that? Let me know. As of right now, I know we only got like 2 people in here, so I mean, I'm gonna wait a little bit to hear what you guys have to say, and whether you guys comment or not what you want to watch. Like I said, it doesn't even have to be that. If you guys don't want to watch that, let me know. If you guys have any video recommendations, let me know. You said you don't want to watch this? The guy? Okay, like, do you have any suggestions? Like, let me know. Because I'm really the only one kind of, saying anything as of right now. We want to watch the baby legs part of Deadpool 2. I mean, we can watch that. You want to watch that? I mean, I just rewatched Deadpool 2, so F it. We can watch that. Baby balls. What the hell? Why does it say that? It's supposed to be baby legs, not that. All right.
Don't give up on the boy.
How could he just...
Okay. This is such a random ass thing to watch, but we can watch it. I don't care. It's fine.
Don't give up on the boy.
How could he just walk away? It was the coldness in his eyes.
You should have heard it. This family really is an F word. Oh, rub my legs, Mama.
Why would I rub your legs?
Please. They hurt. I have growing pains.
What in the... Why is your hand so tiny again?
It's not my hand.
Oh, Mary, Mother, Joseph!
That was nice for me.
Wait! I heard what happened with the convoy, and oh. Why wouldn't you cover that up?
A warrior has nothing to be ashamed of.
Yeah, but you do. I mean, look at you. You're just straight shirt cocking it? Toddler style?
Oh, yeah. Full Winnie the Pooh.
What the hell's happening? Describe it.
I wouldn't ask him to do that if I
Well,
were
it's
you.
like,
Here we go.
It's like he was giving birth anally, but they quit halfway through. They got the legs out and they said, you know what? I'm done.
Happy?
It's like he's a Muppet from the waist down, but this time, you can see the Muppet's dick. Grover's got a cock the size of it.
I've had 3 tickets already. No, DP, not again.
This has happened before? Jesus, either vomit or don't. The indecision is killing me.
Why couldn't God take my hearing?
Oh, wow.
Cool your pits. They're growing back.
I'm talking about your face. I've never seen you without your mask before. Jesus Christ.
Looks like an avocado.
Your legs, though.
Yes, sex with the older avocado.
I'm glad everybody dropped by. You must be wondering why I didn't call you here.
I'll tell you why I'm here. The time traveler's wife's husband beat me within an inch of my life. He was torturing me. But all I told him was everything he wanted to know.
Exactly.
So,
dumbass.
I'm here to help us gear up so we can go after him without me.
No, I'm doing this alone. The Juggernaut will kill you.
Hey, you never know. We might get. We could totally get Zazie Beetz back as Domino. You
I don't
never
care
know.
what the kid did to me. I ain't letting Cable get to him, even if I have to teabag him to death.
But it's really just a sip of tea at this point.
Zip it, Black Widow. I'm flowing. The first order of business is to get me in front of Cable so I can pull all the fucking blood out of his body and fashion his bones into holiday jewelry. Then I'm gonna take his skin and stretch it out over a homemade mating drum. He's standing right behind you, isn't he?
Nope. Over there.
What in the ass? Is this apartment listed on Tinder? Grindr? You picked the wrong shithole to fuck, future boy.
Yep. I think I saw that too on that leg over. I'm pretty sure I saw it.
It's his basic instinct.
What can we help you with?
I'm here to proposition you.
Oh, boy. He's really teeing it up, isn't he?
Who gets to make the first joke?
I think we should all do it at the same time.
Good call.
For 45, you get sucky.
I
stuff.
only do over the pants mouth stuff.
Fuck!
The proposition has a wonderful Guy Pearce performance.
Wait. I want to do mine over. Give us the line again.
I need your help.
Oh man. That was funny. That was actually that was funny, bro. That was actually good, the guy. That was a good search up. Not gonna lie. That's such a funny ass sequence. Alright. What else? What else do we want to watch? Alright, hell, what does everybody want to talk about? Anybody want to talk about anything? The guy, I think you're the only one in here. So what do you want to talk about? What the fuck is that? The proposition movie do under was referencing? Okay. Trying to think. Let's watch up. Let's look up. Look up Deadpool. Deadpool 3 stuff. See if we can find anything. Since we're kind of on the topic, maybe we'll catch some theories or something. This is 2 weeks ago. I mean, we could. Did we watch this? The Screen Crush? Or is this Screen Call? Yeah, I'm subscribed. Yeah, do we want to watch this? Screen culture? Okay, then maybe that. I don't know what that is. But what's that? News? I don't want to watch the leaks thing. I hate that crap, so I'm not watching that. Oh, by the way, did I show you guys my cosplay? My Spider-Man 2 cosplay is coming in. Let me go here. For anybody that's interested in cosplaying, especially getting a good Spider-Man suit, Sim Cosplay is definitely a good place to like go to for Spider-Man suits or just cosplays in general. I actually want to show you guys the Wolverine suit from Deadpool 3. They actually have it up on Sim Cosplay. That's where I actually get my cosplays at. Let's go. No, let's just look up Wolverine. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's in X-Men. Let's just go X-Men. Probably find it in there. No, we're not gonna find it in. Oh yeah, we are. Okay, so yeah, this is the Wolverine suit. What the fuck is? Wait, you said this part of the stream is sponsored by our friends over at Sim Cosplay. Dude, I wish. Yo, I would love Sim Cosplay to sponsor me. That would be amazing. That's literally where I get all my like suits from. Is literally from Sim Cosplay. But I want to get this Wolverine suit so bad. Like, look how sick it is. You guys see that? I want to get it so bad. It comes with everything too. There's actually pictures. We'll check out the pictures. We can switch it. Look how cool that suit is. See how cool that is? I love the claw. Like, you could put the claws, I think, inside the glove and through the holes. Like the slits, which I love. And they have the claws right here. I'm so excited. I really want to get the suit. It's like $249.99, $250. This suit. It's definitely like saving up. Like, I gotta save up for this big time if I'm even gonna attempt to get this suit by next year. I'm thinking I get it early next year if I'm gonna get it, probably early next year. Just in time for the movie. But yeah, even the boots look hard. Look at these boots. I'd get the full set, of course, if I'm going to do it. It might come out to $300, if I'm being honest, if I'm going to get this suit. I think it's going to be my first ever expensive, like, ass, like, costume. I think I would probably, like, that would be my first big spend on a cosplay, for sure. But I definitely want to get it. And then this is the Spider-Man suit I'm getting in on Monday, which I'm trying to find. There has to be a I'm shocked there's not a Spider-Man. Why isn't there? Oh, here we go. This is the Spider-Man suit I'm getting on Monday. This is it. I am getting the symbiote suit from Spider-Man 2, the game. I'm going to be getting a suit. I'm so excited for this, guys. You don't even understand. It's coming in on Monday. I think it's going to be early Monday, if I'm correct. But this suit's fire. I can't wait. Expect photos on Monday, because I'm definitely going to be taking photos in this. For sure. I love this suit. The mask. Look at the mask. Look how sick that is. It's so cool. I can't wait to wear this thing. And like I said, I've been going to the gym. I've been hitting the gym. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing but gains here. Like, let's go. ready. I'm ready. Look at this. Look at that. Ooh. I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. And we actually have a couple of video ideas, me and my friend Troy. We're going to do some skits and stuff where I'm wearing my Miles costume. He's wearing the symbiote suit. We'll do a couple of different skits and things. Like, we already talked about doing this. We're kind of like doing promotion for the game, if I'm being honest. As much as I talk about the game over on my gaming channel, I talk about the game even here on Chillstream and stuff, and how like devoted I am about like making videos and stuff about this game. I'm so excited for this game. I'm so pumped. But I'm so excited for this suit to come in. It just looks so freaking clean. Like, it looks so cool. I'm really curious to know if anybody actually like does cosplay that like follows me. Like, if you guys have ever like gotten the Spider-Man suit, cosplay, or did anything. I'm really curious to know. But there's a one Spider-Man suit I really do want to get eventually. I definitely want to get the Advanced Suit 2.0. This is the PS5, so this is the 2.0 suit. I eventually want to get this suit. I think it's fire. Like, look at that suit. Like, look how sick it is. It's clean. For sure. I want to get that eventually. But there's one suit in particular that I play with in Remastered. And I can't remember what suit it is, but I love it so much. It annoys me I can't remember the name of it, but I bet you they have it on some cosplay somewhere here. Especially if I found the name, I'd be able to look up the suit, but it's such a sick suit. But yeah, I'm super excited to get that Spider-Man suit. Super pumped. I'm trying to think. Let's see if anything is in my subscriptions. Anybody posted anything? Do we want to watch, maybe we could watch this video? Does anybody want to watch this? The Incredible Hulk 2 details come canceled, uncanceled. Or, do we want to watch this one? You should definitely watch some Grace Caroline Curry. There's nothing much of Grace Caroline Curry. Like, what do you mean? Like, video? Like, there's not really many videos. There's just interviews. We could watch this one, Marvel Studios Echoes Power Revealed. I kind of want to watch this. Do we want to watch this? Let me know, guys. The Marvel Studios Echoes Power Revealed by Comic Book Cast 2. Because I'd be down. Alright, bet.
Later this year, we'll see the release of Marvel's Echo on Disney+, and for a while, people have been wondering, is Maya actually going to have powers like she does in the comics? Well, the answer seems to be yes, as some recent leaks have suggested that we're going to see at least some of her powers on display.
Well, the guy, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of doing everything. I mean, I can. I'm asking you guys what videos you want to watch. I mean, I mean, it's not even just videos that I'm just choosing. I'm asking you guys, like, what do you want to watch? What do you want to talk about? There's only so much I can do, bro. But I appreciate for the people that are in here, that, you know what I mean, that are, are still, enjoying this. Because like I said, I want to do this like every week. I want to do this where we talk about, like, we could talk about anything. We could watch clips of things. We could watch videos of things. We could just talk in general. It's really like up to you guys what you guys want to like watch and do. Like, honestly, like, I'm doing this for you guys. Like, not a lot of other YouTubers do this. You know what I mean? And I love the communication. That's one of the reasons why I love the watch parties, is because the communication is super fun. But I understand if like a lot of people, like they want to they get bored and they want to leave. or like they just, you know, want to go do something else, or maybe they got something going on, they had to go like do something. I understand that, but like at the end of the day, I'm doing this for you guys. You know what I mean? Like I love doing this. I love talking to you guys. You know what I mean? Like I said, it's the best part of doing watch parties is talking to you guys. But the thing about doing the watch parties is sometimes it gets so late, and it's kind of like, you know, that's what the hour before is for, is to talk about whatever. Well, like we don't even have to talk about the show exactly. Like when I do the watch parties, we can just talk about whatever. But like usually when I'm watching the show, you guys will talk in the chat, and it's kind of like, you know, sometimes I can't, you know, can't read the chat until after I'm done doing my reaction, until after like. And we're in the midst of talking about the episode, or I'll see what you guys said back in the chat. Like I'll go back, but usually it's like people drop off after I'm done doing the watch parties. Like the episode's done, people will just jump off. But that's why I wanted to do these watch parties every Friday, so it gives you an opportunity to maybe ask questions, or we talk about anything, or we just watch a video, or or you guys heard about a rumor and you guys want to talk about it, or you guys saw a video and you guys want me to watch it. That's really what this is for. Like stuff I usually can't do when I'm doing the watch parties, we could do here. Have you seen the video about how Disney Channel shows are connected? I haven't watched that video. We can after this if you want, or we could just leave this and watch it. We could watch that.
How they manifest as the season goes and as she has other appearances, we don't know. But from what we are to understand, she will fully have a tattoo that does actually appear on her hand.
That's fire.
And when this happens, when she's in peril, when she, I guess maybe when like her adrenaline kicks up or something.
People forget how cool Echo is too. She was
increased
keeping up with Hawkeye, which was sick.
She can actually overpower much bigger characters. Now, on top of this, this will directly be related to her Native American heritage, and that's going to tie into the actual story, who the character is, and her upbringing. Now, another thing I saw is that Kingpin was very well aware of this, and he specifically went after her because he wanted to try to utilize her as literally a hand in combat, because if he could convince her and figure out how to fully unlock her powers, this would mean he obviously has another powerful ally on his side, specifically somebody
he has a weapon on his side, really.
World. And it also sounds like we are going to be getting flashbacks of the first time the two actually met, and when he kind of takes her under his wing.
Look how she was a badass.
More on top of what we already got, which again I think is great to further flesh out the character, add in some history.
I have to watch Hawkeye again. It's been a minute since I've watched it. I've been saving it for Christmas, but I'm gonna have to rewatch it for
everything that we didn't see during that giant gap between Daredevil
for her series in September
and Hawkeye when we get to catch up with Kingpin. So pretty awesome and super exciting to see that they are not.
This seems interesting.
Powers or anything like.
Do we want to watch this? Every Marvel Studios MCU project in development from 2022 to 2032. That seems like a fun video. This might be longish. It's like 55 minutes. So I mean, I would totally be down to watch that. It actually sounds pretty fire. From like 2022 to 2032. That would be fire. That would be a fun video to watch, too. What time is it right now? It is... It's 5:17. Okay. It's not too bad. We kind of started the stream at like 3 o'clock. It's almost 6 o'clock. Thinking this is a cool video, but I'm only gonna click it if you guys want to watch it. I mean, if you guys don't want to watch that, we can try to find something else. Or I'm really curious to know also who's gonna be seeing Blue Beetle. Is anybody gonna be seeing Blue Beetle next week? Next Thursday? I'm curious. Anybody gonna be seeing it? I want to see it. I'm trying to debating or not if my sister wants to go Thursday or Friday. But I definitely want to watch it. I'm also curious to know, has anybody seen the new Ninja Turtles movie yet? I haven't seen it yet. I think I might wait just until it goes on streaming. It'll probably go on Paramount Plus, if anything, because like Paramount owns like Ninja Turtles, if I'm correct. I think Paramount owns Nickelodeon stuff, or they're in partnership with Nickelodeon. But I definitely like want to watch it. It's just I have not been able to get to the theater to go see it because I've been super busy. The guy you said, I plan on watching TMNT in cinemas soon. Yeah, I want to watch it, but like I don't have the time. Maybe me and my sister were talking about maybe doing it tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, on Sunday. We were thinking about maybe doing it Sunday if I have time, because as you know, I have my gaming stream on Sunday, which I might push back later in the day depending on what time I go to see Ninja Turtles, but which it's gonna be a short stream for Sunday, guys, for my Spider-Man Remastered DLC for I think it's a Silver Lining DLC for Spider-Man Remastered. I'm only gonna be doing that DLC, and then after I'm done, I'm just gonna end stream. It's gonna be like a super short stream, but starting next Sunday, not this upcoming Sunday, but the next Sunday, I will be playing Miles Morales. So that's gonna be super fun. Man, we interested in Blue Beetle after seeing the girl that plays the love interest on Sholo's lap on social media. I saw that. That's super funny. The guy that you saw that too. I saw that. Yeah. The love interest in Blue Beetle is super. She is super fine. That's for sure. And this makes me really. That's one of the reasons why I really want to see it too, because she's really pretty, and I'm really interested to see the dynamic of really who that character is. So. Yeah, definitely down for that movie. I mean, they got me on both sides here. Really good looking love interest, and you know what I mean, and a cool superhero. So I'm super down. But yeah, honestly, I'm excited. I'm excited to see it. I think I'm gonna go next Thursday. It might be next Friday to see Blue Beetle. Hopefully it'll be Thursday, but I'm not quite sure what's gonna be going on. But hey, if I see it Thursday, we definitely have something to talk about it on Friday of next week on the next chill stream. So that'd be pretty cool. I don't know. I'm not sure what else really to do here, because like I said, it's pretty like quiet in the chat besides you, the guy, and I honestly can't think of any other videos really to watch, and I'm not getting too many requests. So honestly, this might be the shortest chill stream I think we had, because last week there was so many people in the chat actually communicating, and I really don't know what the deal is. Honestly, it's a little. I mean, again, I understand probably people have stuff they had to do, work today, or like maybe some things they had to go do, or maybe a lot of people just got bored and didn't want to communicate in the chat, which I mean that's the whole point of it, is the communication. But it is what it is. I think she doesn't know much English, but she know how to grind, bruh. Yeah, with the whole Magic Mike thing and all that she was trying to do. Yeah, I'll watch the 2023 to 2023. I'll watch the 2023 to 2023 thing with you. All right, bet we'll watch that then. Okay, I'll have to try to find it. I know it was in Comic Blast. Oh, it's right here. Okay, cool. This was 10 months ago. I don't know if I want to watch this. This is old. I kind of already know. I thought that was new. All right, we won't watch that. It's old. We can watch any of these ones though, if you're interested. Sam Raimi and Tobey Maguire returned in talks for Spider-Man 4. That's that one. Sony teases Amazing Spider-Man 3 announcement. That's another one. Then there's Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man to meet Venom in Avengers. The Wonder Woman one? Okay, bet. We can watch that.
Believe it or not, we got an update on Wonder Woman.
This news was bullshit, though.
Directly from Wonder Woman herself,
yeah,
Gal Gadot. The film is in development at DC Studios for the DCU.
Yeah, it's annoying. Make this make sense before we get into this. Seems Seamus Gorman has the video called Disney Channel's Insane Explained Universe. Okay, that's cool. I'll have to check it out. But yeah, this makes no sense. DC claims that they are rebooting. The Flashpoint movie was supposed to do that. they said Ben Affleck isn't coming back. Of course, Henry Cavill Superman isn't coming back. Of course, we have Jason Momoa's movie. I'm not quite sure if he's going to stay Aquaman. That's super confusing. After his movie, he might play, I forget the other dude's name. But Gal Gadot ends up coming out, and Peter Safran ends up coming out saying Wonder Woman 3 is in the works with Gal Gadot. And it makes no sense because, like I said, it's supposed to be a reboot, and we're not supposed to have the same characters play the characters that they're playing now. We're supposed to have a full reboot, new actors playing these characters. This is just super dumb to me, and I would have preferred. It's just going to confuse people and make people angry.
When people in other videos were commenting that they can't wait for my video on this because they know it's going to be a rant. Of course it's going to be a rant.
Yeah, it's a rant.
All right, let's get to this. So, Wonder Woman 3. It's in some sort of stage of development. That's all Gal knows, but she can't reveal more. And, well, James Gunn and Peter Safran aren't going to say anything. So, here we go.
And this is an L on James Gunn's side.
What is the point of Wonder Woman 3? Please, if you can tell me what the point of this film is, please let me know down below. Try not to use words that are going to get triggered and then the comment's going to get hidden. Again, YouTube is very strict with this, but please explain it to me because I can't see it. I
don't see it either.
I'm like Ray Charles over here. I can't see. Even if I had perfect vision, I still could not see what the point of this would be. Okay, let's back up a second, right? James Gunn is out here telling us we're rebooting the universe, except we're going to keep everything I did. Peacemaker. He's staying. The ending of that shows us all these other characters from the DCEU, that's still canon. We're gonna do Waller, Amanda Waller from the Suicide Squad and Suicide Squad. She stays.
It's super confusing already.
Waller, that's gonna be a barn burner. Uncle Dave's gonna be out there. If a moment of it takes place in the Tokyo Dome, clearly a 5-star show. But Wonder Woman 3, right? Where does it go? Well, it doesn't go upwards. It does not go this way. How do I know? Because nothing has. None of these sequels go upwards because people are sick of your brand. They got sick of the DCEU. So what?
He's saying everything I agree with.
Giving us a sequel to Wonder Woman 84 because who's gonna want it? Now let's just hypothetically say there are people that want it, right?
An Aquaman
the film comes
2.
out, and then
I liked Aquaman
what you
1,
have,
but
conflicting messages.
I especially don't care now.
So you're telling me Wonder Woman's canon, 84 is canon, but don't worry, Waller is canon, Peacemaker is canon, Blue Beetle, the actor's canon, but not the film. Shazam, Black Adam.
Super confusing.
Listen to me. Listen! Coming Max Caster over here. You either do a full reboot with a new actress and make it a straight-up reboot, or you find yourself in the same hole I've been saying you're going to find yourself in if it's not a clean reboot. Confusing and convoluting messaging that nobody understands. Does this make sense to anybody?
He's saying everything I would say about this.
Nobody's understanding what I'm
saying. That's why I've ignored
this
because it's just too angry. It's typical DC bullshit.
To have Wonder Woman played by Gal after Wonder Woman 3, you keep Peacemaker and Waller for whatever reason, and you got this fragmented universe that they're from, but then everybody else is rebooted, right? Like, how does Wonder Woman 3 match up to whatever happens with Aquaman, who's clearly not going to continue to be played by Jason Momoa or have a third entry? And what in the world do you do?
Yeah, he's going to be playing Lobo. I just remembered his name,
like,
Lobo.
Isn't Wonder Woman going to show up and be like, hold up, I got to do my best Gal impersonation. Cal, you look different. But that's about the acting range she has. Like, none of this makes sense.
I don't agree with that.
None of it.
That's funny,
this is the dumbest idea they could possibly do. Out of all the dumb ideas that they got, and they got plenty of them, they're trying to really hammer in the stupid and try to give Sony a pass, I guess. This one doesn't make sense. Clean reboot, or don't bother. There's your...
I agree. I agree with everything he is saying. Comic Book Blast 2, man, or Comic Book Cast 2, like, says the same thing that, like, I agree with this. Like, I usually agree with a lot of the stuff he talks about, but, like, this shit in particular with Peter, this is especially dumb on Peter Safran's part. Part of me doesn't even think James Gunn thought this was a good idea. I think, he's thinking, oh, well, I can't make all the decisions, but I'll let, Peter have an idea. I'll let him make a decision. And his decision was, oh, let's keep Wonder Woman. I know we don't want everybody else back, but we haven't gotten to the, the talks of Wonder Woman. You know how she was in Shazam 2 and made a cameo, and we kind of know that, that was them kind of confirming that, she's going to, like, and we're going to, like, that's kind of up in the air. We still don't know. Let's just keep her at least, but we'll get rid of everybody else. Or that's the one character people didn't complain about. Let's keep her and nobody else. I feel like that was so dumb because it goes again with Peter Safran, or at least what James Gunn was saying, is that they're going to do a full reboot We already have a new Superman. We already have a new Lois. We have yet to have a new Batman yet, but that's in the works. But yeah, the one character you're gonna keep is Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. You're just confusing people. This is why I'm not even surprised by this. And I've said this. Like, this is just typical DC bullshit, and that's my biggest pet peeve. And this is James Gunn's like first L for DC, for sure. And if people say it isn't, I don't know, you're delusional. Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, a lot of people, I feel like I have a little bit too much faith going into DC with the new stuff, and I even said I was worried about this. I didn't have complete faith in James Gunn because I knew some shit was gonna happen like this, and it happened. So this is kind of, I'm lowering my expectations for Superman Legacy a little bit, because I was already worried about how many people were gonna be in Superman Legacy. That was like, oh my god, is this gonna be like a clusterfuck, like a Spider-Man 3 situation where there's like too many people in the movie, and it's gonna like feel like, whose movie really is this? Or is it gonna be like the Flash movie? Would be like, okay, is this Flash's movie or is this Batman's movie? Like, what are we doing here? Lowering expectations. Like, that's what I am doing going into Superman Legacy. As hype as I am, as I still have a little bit of faith on James Gunn's capability of making that movie good, my expectations are a little bit lower going into any projects because of this shit. But honest to God, guys, I think I'm gonna end the stream. I kid you not. I mean, there's just not a lot of, engagement in the chat. Again, it's cool. I know for a lot of people that couldn't make it to the stream, you guys will watch this on replays. Definitely do so. Definitely, so this doesn't happen again next week. Definitely, guys, let me know down. Join the Discord. Let me know that, leading up to next Friday's chill stream, if you find any videos, find any theory videos, or find any videos in general regarding Marvel or or DC or something, or just something you found funny or interesting that you wanted to send my way, send me them in the Discord chat, and we will watch them going into next week's chill stream. Definitely let me know. And also, yeah, yet again, if you do happen that you were working or doing something and you couldn't make it to the stream, definitely let me know down in the chill stream comments section. What did you like a part of this chill stream? Let me know what video you liked, or something that you found interesting from one of the videos that we watched. Let me know, or even any video ideas that you have going into the next stream next Friday. Let me know. And for everybody that was here, I appreciate it. Superwise, I appreciate it. The guy, I appreciate it. Jimmy, I appreciate it. Otto, I appreciate it. And for even everybody else that I didn't catch or even also Malachi, thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. And for the people that, again, couldn't be here but will be in the comments section and liking the video, I appreciate it as well. And for the new viewers or newcomers that find my channel and find this stream, thank you. I welcome you to the channel. Please definitely do so to subscribe to the channel, put in notifications, and like this, video. It would really mean a lot to me. As always, guys, that was the chill stream. Hope everybody has a great day, a safe day, and I'll see you guys next Friday. Peace.